What's going on, boys and girls? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I am very, very sick, so this is not gonna be much of commentary. I've been in bed for 24 hours at this point. And at like midday today at 12, my fever hit 40. So I was like, I told Alice, like, I don't think I'll be able to do it tonight. And but here I am. My fever dropped a little bit, so I'm down to 38.5. Feels a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to ask people if they want to do commentary. So if there's anyone who wants to do commentary, I will be in a voice channel on Kombat, on the Kombat server. But yeah. So we're starting the day. Oh, we don't have any volume. There we go. Starting the day with Zorak, the American, versus Nightmare, the Portuguese player. Zorak was put into Division 1, or the higher seed or whatever, because I basically told Alice that this guy is a very, very strong player. But he does have the ping advantage. He lives on the west coast in Washington, so as far west as you can get in the US. So playing a European tournament is not easy for him, but he is too good to be in Division 2. Get Paradox? Yeah, I would love that. Somebody spam him about it, please. I don't think he's too interested in duels though. It's been decades since he really played duels. Yeah, so there's not gonna be a lot of hype from me today, unfortunately. But I figured it's better to go live anyways and try to catch the tournament rather than stay in bed. So I told Zorak that he would win, probably. CT and DM3 Nightmare is very good though, but I'm scared for the DM6. So we might see an early exit here for Zorak, which kind of sucks for him. If he were in the lower bracket or in the lower seed bracket, he would probably I mean, I imagine he would do pretty well, right? Probably get to the finals or whatnot. But I told Alice, like, he should be in Division 1 because he's that good. And now Nightmare is giving it to him. Nightmare is extremely good though. What was it that he won? Was it DM2, DM4, DM6 only? Or he won some tournament not too long ago, like maybe a year ago or something? Ooh, that's good for Zorak. He gets a kill. Still has 5 minutes to work with, so that's an important kill and a spawn frag as well. Actually, yeah, maybe Zorak has a chance here. He like this gentle NPR Andeh voiceover. Yeah. FOV too high for spectating. Really? It's only 120. Most people actually play on a higher FOV than this. Most people play on like 125. So it's already like a lower FOV. Excuse me. Oh yeah, he lost to you in the finals. But didn't he win something else at some point? I feel like he did. Yeah, you won one of those. I remember that splash. Oh no, Nightmare gets a kill. He's gonna get the red as well. Duelers use lower FOV on average, but I think 120 is fine. Well, you say that, and then you check Locust, who's been playing on 140 for 20 years. He just recently lowered his FOV to 135. That's still like insane, and he's a dueler only. Won the TB5? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, Zorak walked into the trap. Nightmare's coming for the kill now. 17 to 12. Ooh, feels bad for Zorak, man. I feel like he's probably the better player on CTN DM3, but with a ping disadvantage, even though they're using the new anti-lag, it's still very, very difficult once you get up into the 130s and plus. Also, Nightmare is a very, very strong player. Ooh, nice attack from Zorak. Not quite enough to kill him though. Oh no. Too many frags, and I feel like Nightmare is probably gonna pick DM6. Might see a quick 2-0 here. Feel bad for Zorak though. I feel like I kind of fucked him over by telling Alice to put him in Division 1. Beat Sepp in the TB5 finals. Yeah, that's what I'm remembering. Although, truth be told, Zorak is an amazing player, and I'm sure if there are any Polish viewers, you guys know him from the LAN. He's a very strong player, but this ping disadvantage is pretty massive. He also doesn't have the luxury of playing against Europeans and strong players all the time. Every now and then he does get to play against, you know, the big boys like Boga Joker and Blood Dog and Sane and the good players in North America, but most of the time he will play lesser players than... Feels bad for Zorak. 27 to 12. Also, Zorak was spectating the first bracket, the lower division bracket. He was spectating that. I feel like he should have been warming up maybe on high ping instead, because he's getting pretty used to playing on low ping in North America together with like Blaze in the Washington area where he pings like 25-ish or maybe even lower. I feel like maybe he should have warmed up with on high ping, trying to get used to it. Hey, what's up, LordLame, my brother? Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't feel too good, but thank you, brother. You're welcome on at any point. I'm in the Kombat Discord channel if you ever want to get on. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, brother. Good luck as well. Have you started your game yet? Your first game? Taking a look. Well, there you go. Hey. How you doing, brother? Wait, I need to unmute you for the stream. There we go. Now they can hear you as well. How you doing, brother?
Not bad. How are you? You don't sound the best.
Nah, dude, I'm so fucking sick. The show must go on, right?
That's best. It sounds like a case of bitchitis.
Fuck you. Are you playing or what's going on?
I think I have to play the winner of Gamer and Barisi. So interesting challenge.
Gamer is hot lately.
Oh, he's super CS, man. I played him on DM2 there a couple of months ago. It was so funny. Like, it was so great to play against and so annoying. So looking forward to either one of them.
Hey, Reppie. Too late to sign up. Yeah, unfortunately, I think so. You should. I mean, Carapace is playing in this. Did nobody tell you? Sorry, LordLame, I'm just commenting on what Reppie said.
I'm trying to find a server that you're on. Actually, I can't see it on
I'm
the list.
watching Zorak versus Nightmare right now.
Okay, hold on a second here. I heard you just saying there about Zorak. I actually, again, I played him before Christmas, and he beat me on ZTN. So he's a good player. Probably not 100% on tactics yet, like, if that makes sense, but his aim and stuff like that is pretty good.
Yeah, he needs experience. Like, he started playing Quake World in during the summer, so he's only played. He hasn't even played for a full year yet.
A lot of potential.
Yeah, I mean, of course, he's been a top player in like Quake Live and other games, Doombringer. He's also dabbled in Diabolical and other games where he had success. So it's not too weird that he's having success in Quake World as well. But in Quake World, some of the maps, especially like, well, you would know, DM6 and DM4 and so on, they require experience. You can't rely on just a good brain.
Did I just see the ring there, or am I seeing things?
I think you're seeing things.
It's just the ring came up on the screen. It's weird. Yeah, it's the experience in 101s as well. If he doesn't, you were saying there about the Northern American players, if he doesn't have many people to play against, it's tough. But then that's like, and then you've got oddities like GT and stuff like that. It's just so weird, man. You know what I mean? Like, these guys play against bots. They come in and they just destroy everybody. Like, where's the tactics with bots?
Yeah. Well, GT is like I don't know, he's the exception to the rule in every single regard. There's nobody who plays like him either. Like, he's developed his own playstyle from playing against... we don't even know who we played against in Brazil, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Just the dev or something like that. I'm not too sure. His ping is pretty bad here, isn't it? It's pretty high. He's not... I thought he would have pinged better to Ireland.
Well, he lives in the far west, so like in Washington in the US. So it's as far away as you can get. Unfortunately.
Nightmare is pretty good here.
Yeah, he's very good on DM6 especially.
Sometimes he loses the head though. That's his kind of his Achilles heel, like.
Oh yeah?
But I can't see him doing it on this game.
Nah, this one is pretty much over. Zorak also doesn't have the experience of knowing how to properly attack on DM6.
Right, Andy, who's going to win? Who's going to win the $500?
You know, I'm gonna say LordLame.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, I like the the support, but I don't think so.
There's a couple of good players here as well. Carapace is playing.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty solid. He's the type of player like that warms up. You know, he takes a break for like a year and comes back, plays 3 games, and he seems to be back to his usual ways. And there is a lot of good players. Yeah, it's interesting. Abdullah is there as well. I've seen him playing. He seems to be practicing on servers and stuff. I don't know. I have a bull test or something. I think is what he's playing.
Yeah, the first game that I saw him play, because he's been gone for a couple of years now, right? Like, I haven't seen him for a while, and then
he disappears and just reappears.
Yeah, and then the other night I saw him trying to play on Los Angeles in the US with like 200 plus ping, and his name was Bull Test. Yeah. So that was apparently his comeback, playing 4-on-4s in the US on 200 plus ping.
Nothing would surprise me with that guy.
No. He's amazing though. I'm happy if he starts playing again. He's such a good lad.
Yeah, nice, good crack. I play him. He just say, he never gives out. He says some funny stuff though, like I don't know, like slow or something. Like, it's not like, it's not rude, but it's funny the way he says it. Like, he just smiles then as well. A nice guy.
It's amazing to think that for 25 years he's never learned English, even though he's been playing Quake all that time. Like, I feel like the way I learned English when I was young was through the online stuff, right? Just interacting with English speakers all the time. I feel like that's how I learned, but he just never learns, and it's so funny. And he'll like kill you and then say Unicum tactics and like be super hilarious in his own Russian way. But yeah, he's such a nice dude at LAN as well. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, he's real chill, wasn't he? He had the suit and all on, man. He was actually just so but he was so just, I don't know, like, just like you know, this is normal kind of, but you know, whatever. He was actually pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, it was difficult to to like talk to him, of course, since he doesn't understand anything, and we had to use Goksane, who had to translate for us and use Google Translate and so on. But yeah, he was playing in his suit, like in a full suit, on that like 15-inch CRT monitor.
Yeah, it was
just
crazy
looking.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird, man, because like I have to take my watch off when I play. And like this guy comes in and just rocks in with a tin of fruit. It's crazy stuff because I can't. The watch just irritates me, you know, when I'm moving it up and down. Like, but he's like James Bond playing.
You know what's funny is that like everybody else who's been to LANs in the past, like they show up in like sweats and they don't give a shit about how they appear, or trying to like appear respectful or whatever. They don't care about that shit. And then Bullet shows up. He probably doesn't know what to expect, right? Like,
yeah.
So he shows up in a suit and then he plays with the suit on. I don't understand that.
Yeah, not a bother. Like a machine.
Yeah, 29-1. Is there any game that you want to watch that is going on right now?
Maybe Lochter and Macro. I think that's starting
did Lochter
soon.
actually show up?
Lochter showed up. He's playing a Philo. I have a funny feeling it's Greco. It's 5 minutes into DM4 and it's 3-0.
Actually, let's swap to that because this one is over.
Okay.
Lochter being back in the game, which is also surprising because he's very busy with real life. But we helped him pick out a laptop that he could play on, and then he got himself like a monitor and everything that he needed to play on the laptop.
Bill, I brought the PC home from work because I don't have it at home because we're in rent and stuff at the moment. But I have a great laptop and I just haven't gotten around to, when I turn it on, I get weird fucking, it's like VidSync is enabled and I can't turn it off. I just haven't bothered with it. I don't really have too much time to play in the evening now, too much stuff on, like. But the wife wasn't happy when I brought home the machine, I'll just say that. But it'd be handy with the laptop though, because it's just really a monitor and that's it.
Yeah, Lochter doesn't have like space. He's moved out from where he lived before and now he lives with his girl, and they live in a very small apartment, so they don't have a lot of space. That's why he essentially needed a laptop if he wanted to be able to play.
That was a nice shaft from him there. I wonder if it's I know he struggles with his lightning gun when he comes back playing, but it seems to be actually pretty hot now.
I haven't seen him practicing too much, but then again, I haven't been around like during the day when you are usually around.
Yeah, it's 3-hour blitz.
Yeah. But I heard from BPS that Lochter has been playing a little bit during those hours. But can you confirm or deny? Like,
no, haven't seen him. Haven't seen him.
Yeah, I mean, normally Lochter would probably be like one of the favorites to win this one, but considering the inactivity and the fact that he just got back into the game, he probably isn't a favorite now.
I'm trying to look at the names here as well and kind of decipher them as we go along. I think ER's been playing well. You've been playing him a lot. Yeah, he's been playing well. The problem with him is that he suffers a bit of packet loss, and sometimes he can, if a little bit of tactics behind his back, and he'd be pretty solid.
Is he still in Ireland, or has he moved back?
He is, yeah.
Okay.
He's been swiping some DM4s as well off me, like, so,
I go to like stats.quakeworld.nu and I see you guys playing so much UNER.
Oh yeah, and it's starting to get like real, like, because I can even see him doing plus back and all, and I kind of like I really like that because he wants to win and shit, like I love all that kind of stuff, but solid player, really good all round player, very good team player and stuff like that as well. So hopefully he goes far.
And so essentially there's a little bit of prestige now, like whether you win or lose against one another. It's kind of like the DPS and Locust story, right? He's been playing against one another for such a long time.
Yeah, he's quite good now. He's taking too many DM4s off me though. I'm happy with that.
That's surprising to me because I think you're pretty good on DM4, and you also have this frustrating playstyle, right? Which I just can't deal with personally.
Yeah, that's what I do wonder. I wonder if I'm getting a bit big, too big for my boots, and that's what's causing me some of these wins. But that's for a different day. Yeah. Right, so Lochter.
Wow, 39% LG.
Yeah, that's pretty sharp.
Oh yeah, considering he hasn't been playing.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't get my hopes up just yet. Eventually he'll run into a LordLame or a gamer or a carapace, and then it's gonna be difficult.
Oh, he's really difficult to play against. That fucker knows my ways inside out. Um, are you playing Macro? I played some
Oh, was
games
that the last
versus.
game? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
I think.
already wait, what? They only played DM4? Or was this warm up maybe? Maybe this wasn't even like an official game.
I think no. I think that was an official game. He's to play Mackler, I think, and Mackler's on a different server.
Mm.
But Mackler's good player as well. Real sneaky, tactical, smart, kind of different to play against as well. He's interesting to play against.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna take a look at the brackets thus far. So oh yeah, Lochter got a bye in the first round. So these were warm up games for Lochter.
Yeah, I think they're Mackler's on Foppa.
Okay. Yeah, Mackler beat Rat in the first game. Goblin beat NL, so Goblin is through to the second round as well. Burn Kauch is also through. He's gonna play against Goblin. That could be a close one.
He's pretty good on DM6, by the way. The Berncock, Airwalk on DM6. DM6 is surprising because he's
a new school player, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a new school player, but he has he can throw kind of. He can kind of tilt a little bit, but he I played him a few times there, and he's got decent skill on DM6. Like,
yeah. Hey, what's up, whoever we're watching? Zorak, man, I feel bad, Zorak. I that was a rough first game, and just 2 games and you're out. I'm sorry. Who else do we have playing right now? We have Link versus Say.
On CTN.
And Link is currently in the lead.
Yeah, I think the DM4. I'd say CTN is Say's pick, and Link picked DM4. I think he lost the DM4.
Wait, what? There's no QTV connected to FOPA 4?
Oh, that can't be right, is it? But they moved. Oh, they're going to Poland, are they?
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lochter is going to play on 51 MS and lose to Mackler. Calling it right now.
Yeah, he's got poor connection, isn't it? Or not poor, but like not great connection, Mackler. It's like funny ping and stuff.
Yeah, and also Lochter is just like too nice as well, so he'll never complain about something like that, and then he'll go play on 51 MS and.
Oh yeah, he's on 51. That's strange. I thought he would have been lower than that, given his location.
Mm. Does Lochter have a mouse or just a touchpad? No, he's got a mouse. He's also got a proper monitor. It's only really the machine, the PC, that's a laptop. He just, yeah. So he does have a decent setup. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm waiting for bad place to update.
We're going to a different one. pl.dm6.uk 3000. Or is that a proxy hole? Yeah, Mackler has 29 here. Mackler has 52. How do I connect via proxy again?
There's a lot of people spectating Link versus Say right now. Say has taken the lead. Was ZTN?
I think he'll have that one in the bag.
Yeah, he should.
It's Link's lightning gun just lets him down. His CS playing stuff like that is great, but his lightning gun is not the strongest.
Mm.
Although it's pretty close though, isn't
it? Yeah, surprisingly close. Link is not like, I don't want to hate on the guy, but he's not a very, very good player. I feel like Say is much better of a player than Link is.
Poor Link, Andy. Jeez, that's throwing him right under the bus there. His tactics are good. As I said, it's just he needs to work on his lightning gun. But I've seen him doing some POV DM4s with Wimpy, so maybe that's something that he's going to work on. Goblin and Burncouch are on a bad pace now. Which game are you on at the moment?
I'm waiting for Lochter and Mackler to start.
Yeah, it'd be a good game.
Yeah, said hi to Lochter as well.
There's people playing some DM4 as well. Very good.
Andy says that, or Andy Blub, the German Andy, says that Gamer versus LordLame should be a nice game. I agree. I'll make sure to.
Barisi must have lost then, did he?
I assume so. As Lochter versus Mackler is about to start. Well, Lochter is not actually on 51 MS, he's on 39, which isn't too bad. Team 6 right off the bat.
Is this Mackler's pick?
You know, yeah.
Cool. Alright, let me join this one.
Oh, Mackler's in trouble.
What the what was that? That was crazy. It just looked like he rocked up like. Very nice. Did he shaft the button there?
I don't know. I was specking Mackler at the time.
It looked weird. It just looked like he literally rocket jumped up without doing anything. Nice.
Lucas says that Lucas hopes that Lochter plays seriously. And that's always a concern when it comes to Lochter. He can just start throwing games all of a sudden. He's not the most serious player in the scene.
He's so good though.
Yeah.
So good when he's in the zone. Really, really good.
That's why a lot of people feel like many times it's like a waste. Like he has so much skill and potential to win tournaments and then he throws them away by playing for fun instead of actually trying. So far so good in this one.
What he wants him to go down and pick up
he wants the ammo. He wants the ammo.
Yeah. And Mackler's not doing it, which is kind of good.
Yeah, smart play from Mackler as well.
Yeah.
But Lochter doesn't mind, you know, wasting time here.
He done it.
And then he got the yeah. Wow, I can't believe that Lochter won that exchange. As in, like, I mean, he didn't mind waiting because the red is going to spawn again anyways, and Mackler is just wasting time essentially. But that is so smart. And then in the end, he got both the red and the rocket ammo.
He jumps onto at the end, yeah. See, I think Lochter won't. He'll just keep pushing. Even if Mackler has Mega, he'll still push in.
Yeah.
Once he has the LG and stuff, he'll just go for it. It's always so annoying that you just get damaged, don't you? And you haven't even seen the person. you have to wait again. And the wait is horrible.
Well, at least Lochter isn't doing the risky plays thus far, at least. I mean, sometimes Lochter will just go for it, kind of like he's doing now.
Hey, he's jumping around. He's a bit early for that, yeah. Nice shaft.
It kind of looks like he's feeling confident, though.
He's leaving the Mega to him anyway. Just doesn't want to give up the LG at all. Another Mega health to spawn now.
And then, of course, the patented Lochter move is to type /K list to see who people are spectating. Lochter does that all the time, and now he did as well, making sure that BPS and Greco were spectating him. Yeah, Zorak just clipped that. Farming for ammo. I like that. He's such a smart player, Lochter, even though he appears to be like the dumbest guy on, like, but he's so smart when it comes to Quake. I mean, he's smart in real life too. He's just an entertainer through and through.
So that's Mega gone now and red to Lochter. Oh no, he snuck the red. That was good to it was good to steal that red there. Oh,
It doesn't connect with the rockets though. Oh well, he had one rocket and one dream, but whiffed.
he appears to be very confident.
Yeah, I don't understand why though. Like, has he been faking or something? And like playing more than we know? Because sometimes Lochter does that. Like, he gets the telefrag too. Oh, that hurts. No, but Lochter will do that, and now he goes for the axe too. He'll play under like a fake name, kind of Greco style, when he returns to Quake, just to get the practice hours in without people knowing that he's practicing.
Yeah, and to get the games as well though, because
Yeah.
it can be hard to get games when he sits on a server. Like no one will come in and play.
Yeah, most people in Europe know about Lochter and know that they probably don't want to play against him.
Too many egos, Andy.
Yeah. I've always been of the opposite mindset that like the better your opponent is, the more you learn, right? That's my mindset. So
because you're a winner, Andy.
yeah, has to be it.
Does Macro get a frag?
No.
Is it 100% Effie?
Yeah. So far.
Bush Shine. Yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of people play the game for different reasons, right? Some people just enjoy the game and they don't want to be handed their own ass and losing 50-0 on DM4, for example.
Yeah, I find that boring though as well. I'm not wasted time kind of.
Yeah, but I feel like every game, if your intent is to get better at the game, I feel like you need to lose badly and try to work your brain, figure out how to lose less the next time, right? I mean, I think I've lost 1,000 or more games against BPS on Airwalk.
Yeah, no, I meant I don't mind to be on the receiving end, but I just find if I'm playing and I win 50-0, it just drives me mad. Like, and some people can be. I don't know. I just prefer to do something else.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, for the winning player, you don't gain a lot from that. Oh, Macker gets the kill, so no more.
Nice.
100% Effie. But yeah, like, if you're the player winning, you don't gain much, you don't learn much, if anything. Maybe you get a confidence boost. Like, Milton was talking about that. Like, sometimes it's a good thing to beat up noobs because you get such a confidence boost. But I don't know. Maybe for some people...
Yeah, I'd say, I think that's what's cool as well. Everybody's kind of different on it. Some people like it, some people don't. It's it's not very straightforward.
Oh,
nice telefrag.
Feels bad. Who are the commentators? Well, I'm Andy. I'm very, very sick, so I'm not doing the normal commentary. I'm just hanging out with LordLame, who's on mic as well.
And I'm LordLame, and I'm sick in the head, but not sick in general.
I'm Macker with a 200 stag and misses the lightning gun jump.
He doesn't seem to be as fluid as Lochter. Lochter is just like real swift and shit. And Macker is just like real, I don't know, stuttery or something.
Goblin just lost DM6 to Burn, BPS says.
A tricky arrow walk for him now next.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult for Goblin. Goblin, of course, is very much a DM6 player. So the fact that he lost that should mean a 2-0 victory for Burn.
Is he good on arrow walk? No?
Goblin is not, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's a good player, though, like, when it comes to the basics, so... And if you have the basics, you can still put up a fight, but I don't think that he's as good as Burn on Airwalk. Burn is very strong.
Nice shaft there from Lochter. pretty good 2-on-2 player as well, isn't he, Andy? Like I've seen him with Hammer. He's beaten some. Did he beat BPS and Goblin as well? They seem to be somewhat decent at 2-on-2.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I feel like Burns' one weakness is the fact that he tilts.
Yeah.
Like, he's this angry Frenchman, right? And
super angry Frenchman. Le Pia.
And I mean, there are good players that tilt heavily as well. Like, look at BPS or Locust. They both tilt pretty easily. Well, BPS has gotten better since he had kids.
He's learned the art of patience.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly, that might be it.
Yeah.
But Locust gets very angry, but he tends to kind of play better when he's angry.
I like the best thing about Locust is like when you piss him off and he just starts typing yeah and all. It's just the cream on the crop.
Alright, well, that was DM6, and Mackler doesn't want any specs. Scared that someone is ghosting for Lochter, maybe?
I don't think so.
No, of course not. DM4. So what is your favorite map, LordLame? Would it be DM6 or DM4?
DM4.
I like that.
I like it, but I like as I said, like I like the real tight games and stuff, and yeah, it's definitely my favorite map. Then after that, I don't know, probably a toss-up between ZTN and DM6.
Oh yeah, you're that big of a fan of CTN?
I like CTN. Like the thing with CTN is that you can always lose CTN and just say, yeah, it's the spawns. You know, it's difficult on your
so you always have a good explanation for your loss.
Exactly. DM6 is interesting because
I feel like that on DM6 though. Like I feel like, well, he got the better spawn. He held GL for the entirety of the game, and I don't care. That's my excuse for losing DM6.
It's like it's such a strange map. Just like some people say, do this, do that, blah blah blah. I think it's like, you know, you can lose the head and give up on it really easy, but it depends on how the other player is playing. Like if the person's sitting at GL and stuff, there's ways around it. You can just sit there and farm rockets, and then, you know, you've got 20 or 30 rockets to fire at them. I don't know. I like the map. I don't like the spawns and stuff. You can get a rough ride, but you can still turn it around. You just need to not throw the game.
Yeah. Lucas says that he's starting to get humbled by the 7-month-year-old that he's got. Maybe he's learning patience as well, not tilting as much.
Well, you need patience with the newborns, alright? Okay, so Macro's winning this. Okay.
Yeah, so far.
He's no ammo.
Did have the better spawn though, of course. He established red armor control right away. Maybe Lochter didn't have any rockets. He gets out basically for free. Half a rocket.
How has Macro not managed to pick up any cells there for the last 30 seconds? Oh, he gets them there.
Oh, that's a mistake from Lochter. I feel like normally he'd kill you if you go for that jump in that situation.
You can see even the way Macro rocket jumps though, he's real clunky. Not as smooth like. No. No, I'm not yet. The Dragons came in and asked if I won the game. I haven't played yet.
Yeah, Alice just said in the chat as well that LordLame versus Gamer about to happen. I kind of want to see that game though.
You're putting pressure on me, Andy.
Well, I mean...
Nah, it should be good.
It should be a good game, right? I feel like that's a very good game.
Yep, definitely.
Gamer is a strong player and you're a strong player. So. There's also Carapace versus Iggy happening. I feel like Kara should not have any issues with Iggy, even though Iggy is a very good player as well.
Good DM2 player, and yeah, you'd favour Carapace, but he could win DM2 if he picks that one.
Yeah, they're currently tied 4-4 with 3 minutes left on DM2.
Macro is not making this easy. He's not giving away free frags yet, which is nice to see. He manages to get the LG as well. It's a nice DM4, Andy.
Yeah, this is the kind of DM4 you would like, right?
Yeah, he just gave that up. I don't know why. What the fuck did he do there? He just died. He didn't even shoot it.
Burn is destroying Goblin on Airwalk. Yeah, that's kind of expected though. Goblin really needed to win DM6 to have a chance there.
What was the score on DM6?
No idea. Maybe someone in chat knows. Ooh, those. Yeah.
This is still kind of like very close.
Yeah, this DM4. I think Mackler is playing this well. He's not, like you said, he's not giving away any free frags after dying. Oh, that's a good kill from Lochter.
Yeah, he loves that spot, man. Just hides below to the side of the green armor.
I feel like it's such an awkward angle for Lochter as well, though, to shaft. I hate standing over at the green and trying to shaft up towards the side there, the corner. I feel like that's such an awkward angle, but...
Here it is again, look.
Yeah.
He seems to pull it off, though. Oh,
yeah.
Gets the kill twice.
Yeah, it's a tight game. So DM6 was 27-13 for Burn. But apparently it was 13-13. And then he kind of ran away.
Just ran away.
That is how DM6 can go as well. Especially if you're against Goblin, who will be relentless in his attacks.
He's very aggressive, is he? Plus forward?
Yeah. Okay. Very plus forward on DM6. He makes it work, though, like most of the time, but...
No armor, don't. You need to wait. There's an LG pack up there as well. It's not going to go for.
Overtime on DM2 between Carapace and Iggy. Also, guys, if you're just joining us, this is the $500 Kombat duel. I think it's the 4th edition. Just some Friday night single elimination tourney.
He got some good turnouts though so far, didn't it, Andy? Like, it's nice. It seemed to kind of get a bit of momentum. Nice sign-ups, like.
I feel like Alice is really good at getting people to play in her tournaments as well. Like this Kombat tourney was basically announced a couple of days ago, like 2-3 days ago or what, something like that, and she's already got so many players playing.
She managed to get me to take the PC home and fucking play the thing as well.
Yeah,
so
see?
You know, I don't know how, I don't know why, but yeah.
Right? That's what I mean.
Yeah, does a lot for the community. Much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure. I think we might be joined by Sasa. Are you familiar with him?
I mean, Jesus, that's like, who does not know who Sasa is?
Well, yeah,
He's
but
like
you
the
never
Ron
know,
Jeremy,
right?
the Ron Jeremy of Quake World.
Yeah, true. But you know, you never know. Some people might not know, especially like he's probably been a little bit away from the UK scene, for example. I didn't know too much about EU, for example, 10-15 years ago, until everybody kind of came together.
Hi everyone. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah. Hello,
yes,
Sasa.
loud and clear.
The comeback of the great, right?
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm just perfect. I'm watching the Lochter game, and
me too.
I might say that people think that he's being funny and ridiculous in his way of playing, but I don't think that he's so damn quick and fast, and he actually both moves quickly and thinks quickly. That's why he's so good, and we think that he's just joking around, but he's not. Especially what he did, in the start of DM3 against Mackler. It was, greatness of him.
Yeah, the DM3 was great. Actually, I'd seen when he picked up quad and pent and the ring as well. It was super
DM6, mate. But I remember that he tried to make some sort of a 4-on-4 career, right? But he failed. But I don't really remember why. Do you guys know why he actually failed in the 4-on-4s?
Yeah, he when he plays, he's very much like in his own game, and his brain, kind of like some other more modern players like Zorak and so on. They also say that they can't really listen to comms and so on from other like his teammates and so on. He is in his own world when he plays, and there's no way for him to listen to others. And like, yeah, so when he plays 4-on-4, he plays alone basically.
He's pretty good 2-on-2.
Yeah, I think that 2-on-2 is very different though, because 2-on-2 is a lot about execution, and if you have good aim and stuff like that, you can get pretty far with only that in 2-on-2. In 4-on-4, it's a different story where it's the other way around. Like, you don't even need good aim to be very good at DM4 or at 4-on-4. Alright, so this one comes to a close. Lochter will win this 2-0. We get to see you play next, LordLame.
Lovely. Yeah, nice shot there from Lochter.
So how's the schedule of this whole tourney? Is everything gonna end today, or is it just... Oh, it is?
It's a one-day tournament. It's probably... I mean, it's a single elimination tournament as well, so if you lose, you're out of the tournament, so it should be pretty quick. Very short tournament.
So this is the round of 16, right?
Yeah, do you have the bracket like on the Quake World Wiki?
Yeah, I have. So Kara is low in the brackets, and top high you have Lochter, Goblin.
Yeah, Goblin just lost to Burn 2-0. So the Frenchman beat Goblin.
And then in the lower bracket, or
the lower parts of the bracket.
Exactly. You have Gamer, LordLame, that's coming up. Nightmare against NCR, Nigve, Dago, Iggy, and Kara.
Hey, LordLame, you might get your game against Nigve.
Yes, I'd get past Gamer first. As I said, he is pretty good. I remember the DM2 very, very well. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, actually. I think it was in the last Kombat one. Maybe it was Kombat 3, was it? I could have played him.
Didn't Gamer win one of those as well? Fuck, man, my memory is so bad.
Let me see. Or maybe it was before I played it. I can't remember.
You won the 3rd edition. Maybe it wasn't Kombat. Maybe it was a different tournament.
I'm pretty sure I played him before. I just remember the DM2 was hilarious though.
Yeah, like, because I think I remember saying that Gamer won his first tournament ever in duels or something like that. But that was Splash as well. Fuck, I might be just confusing them. There are so many tournaments.
Why isn't Milton and the rest, Paradox, and the rest of the gang participating like BPS as well?
Milton is kind of hit and miss. Like, sometimes he will play the duel tournaments and sometimes he doesn't. And Paradox, I don't think he's been interested in duels for over 10 years. So I think that's why he's been only focusing on 4-on-4. But Milton is kind of like one tournament he'll play, with the other one he'll sit out. So
yeah, probably the same with Fix as well, right? And Reppie and Razor.
Reppie, I'm a little bit sad about that actually, because Reppie is on the stream and he said like, is it too late to sign up? So he wanted to play, he just wasn't aware of the fact that it was happening. And now it was too late to sign up. So we would have had Reppie playing, but unfortunately we missed out. Hey, what's up, Mike? Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm very, very sick. I don't know if you can hear it on my voice, but that's also why I'm not doing the regular play-by-play commentary. I'm just kind of hanging out with LordLame and Sasa.
And LordLame is going to play, guys. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Cheers.
Good luck. We'll...
Okay, shall we jump in the game in the Kara against Iggy?
I kind of want to see LordLame versus Gamer though. That's a pretty good game.
Are they gonna play on the same server?
I'm not sure exactly where they are gonna play. Carapace and Iggy is over now as well. Lochter versus Burn Calc is also a good game, but then we just watched Lochter.
Yeah, that's true. How good is Nightmare?
Nightmare is very good. He's a Portuguese player, and he has won like a TB5 tournament in the last couple of years, and he's a very, very solid player. He's scary, very scary. He's very good on DM6.
Yeah, and I guess, it's kind of tough playing against him because that's the only time in Quick World you actually have 15 ping, right? and he's probably quite used to play with high ping. So that would be a challenge for anyone.
Yeah, that is true. But even if you were on low ping, it's still very difficult. He's a very smart player, very CS-like player. Plays very... He doesn't go plus forward. It's all about plus back and being annoying. And I mean, that works in duel. It's very good. And he's a very good player. I'm trying to find LordLame and Gamer. I see Gamer on a French server. Lochter is... Thank you, by the way, BPS, for the live updates on the other games. Simply impossible for us to catch all of them. And I don't want to follow Lochter the entire tournament, because then other people say like, oh, you're just watching Lochter all day.
Why not? To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Lochter is entertaining to watch, and that is for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over to Burn against Lochter until you find.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them either, so
a server.
We'll watch Burn and Lochter for now until I find Gamer and LordLame. I promised LordLame to catch that one, so.
It's funny. Airwalk is still Kenya for me, to be honest.
It's still Kenya for Lochter as well, which is stupid if you think about it, because it's like the map was created 25 years ago. So it's not Kenya anymore. It's kind of the same thing about the CMT maps in 4-on-4. They have been around for over 20 years now. So they're not actually Kenya anymore. They are very old maps as well. It's just that people don't like them very much.
Well, I think people like them or they are okay, but still you like to say that they are Kenya maps because it gives some kind of a feeling or a touch to the map as well. That it is not one of the best maps. Oh, but Lochter is playing good here.
Yeah, this is a good start for Lochter. And Airwalk really isn't his map, so I think he will get an easy win on DM4. So if he can win Airwalk, I mean, Lochter looks better than I expected. Like, he must have been practicing and like getting back into shape. I don't see... I've seen Lochter return before after having a break from the game. And he always looks very, bad when he comes back. But now he's not looking very bad. He's looking very good.
I heard you saying that he was playing on a laptop. Is that correct?
Yeah. But I mean, the laptop only works as a PC, right? Like he has a separate monitor, he has a mouse and a keyboard.
Okay.
So it's really only the laptop being the PC.
Because to be honest, he's moving more dodgy than what I'm used to of Lochter. So he might be playing on a touchpad. Who knows?
This is impressive from Lochter. I don't think that you know much about Burn, but he's
no, nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a new school
Burn,
player.
Baresi. I don't. To be honest, I don't remember those nicknames. LordLame, kind of some. It itches somewhere, but you know, it was more than 10 years ago for me. So I don't have no. But who is Burn?
Well, Burn is a new player from France. So he's only played a couple of years, which is why you wouldn't know about him. But he's very good. He's quickly become one of the best Aerowalk players, and he's strong on the other maps as well. He only has one issue, and that's that he's French and gets tilted and angry when he loses. So he gets very angry and then he plays worse. Kind of the French way, right? But he's a very, very strong player. So I'm impressed with the start here from Lochter. The fact that he's up 13-6 on Airwalk. I didn't see that coming because Burn is so good on Airwalk. And also you mentioned Barisi. Barisi is an old Norwegian player. He's been around forever. LordLame too, but he was a part of the UK scene, as he's from Ireland, and 15 years ago the scenes in Europe were kind of split. Like we had the Scandinavian scene and they had a UK scene, and people would play together sometimes, but mainly you would interact with the Scandinavians. All right, let me see if I can, like, this is super exciting, but I kind of want to see. I promised LordLame I need to go to LordLame versus Gamer.
Do it. Let's find it.
Yeah, they're on Frankfurt in Germany. Sorry guys, we'll maybe get to see more of Lochter. If he wins that Airwalk, I think he wins DM4 and we will see more of him. Don't worry. Gamer versus LordLame. They haven't started yet.
There we go.
But yeah, I'm joined by Sasa, the old well, he did commentary before I did, oftentimes together with Phil. 10, 15
Phil
years
and
ago.
Hang Time.
Yeah, and Hang Time, yeah. Back in the days, that was before Twitch existed.
Yeah, it was. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember we set up livestream.com. That was like the pre-Twitch era. Well, this was
so we have Gamer here. What's his ping? So this is very important for the whole game, right? So they have 40-40.
Yeah.
Is Gamer comfortable with 40 in ping?
Yeah, I think so. He plays a pretty slow game, and I don't think that ping hurts him very much. At least not when it's only 40.
Oh, well, how long has Gamer been back? Is it a couple of years or is it months?
I would say maybe a year now of consistent playing, but he plays a lot too. Like it's not just like casually playing. He's been playing a lot, so he's definitely in shape.
Okay, because previously he was, by all means, I think he was the most underrated, Div 1 player among all Div 1 players, right?
Yeah.
He was the one, stepping in for slackers in the 4-on-4 tourneys when they needed him the most, securing DM raw mega at DM3 is his specialty. And he was pretty solid in 2-on-2s. I remember him going to semifinals, I think, in QH LAN and so on, doing great. So I think he's quite underrated, but he's moving like an old fart right now. he's jumping into the lava. Doesn't really seem like the old Gamer. Bouncing against walls and so on. That's good, Gamer. Come on.
Well, worth mentioning is also the Gamer is a DM2 specialist. And I don't know if LordLame has what it takes on DM2. against Gamer, it might be a 0-0 game because they're both very defensive players. So DM2.
Okay, so Gamer will choose DM2.
Yeah, I think so.
Which map will LordLame choose?
I think DM4.
Okay, and it's
well, actually, when I think about it, maybe LordLame will pick like CT and DM3 because Gamer will be worse at that map.
Okay.
And LordLame is pretty good on it, but I know that like LordLame wants to play DM4 and DM6, and CTN, but Gamer is good on the big three. So maybe LordLame will throw a curveball and maybe pick CTN DM3.
Okay, and the map pool is the big five, right?
Yeah.
DM2, 4, 6, and so on. Okay.
Okay, so people in the chat are saying DM4, that LordLame will pick DM4. I feel like normally he would, but but it's also possible that he picks the CTN against Gamer just to force Gamer to play CTN. Depends how he's thinking. But we might see DM2 and DM4. That's for sure. Nice, so it looks like they're getting ready to play. As I'm also watching on the second monitor that Lochter is indeed winning that arrow walk. So they should be going to DM4 next, and that should be easy. Easy pickings for Lochter. Wow, LordLame... No, Gamer picks arrow walk. Wow, I did not see that coming. I thought he was gonna pick DM2. And he says no DM2. Makes that new internet smiley. And yeah, to Airwalk we go. Lochter picked DM2.
So what's the key objectives here in the start of the map?
On Airwalk?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the spawn, but if you get the red, you want to grab that that lightning gun. And if you get the other spawn on the other side, you want to grab yellow and mega. It's almost always a split on Airwalk in the start.
Okay, so what Gamer actually wants is to secure raw mega, and then get some rockets on LordLame, so he can actually time in next mega, right?
Yeah, for sure. Now he's gonna pick up the second yellow, but he also knows that LordLame didn't have a lightning gun, and that's a big deal. Having no shaft in 2022 means you're much weaker. But now he gave up that shaft to LordLame, and he hasn't connected with a lot of rockets either, so the mega will not be on a timer yet. So LordLame is playing this well. Hey, Mr. Blood Dog in the chat. And Sane as well. You remember Sane from the forums, Sasa?
Insane?
No, Sane, the American Sane.
Yeah.
The troll.
Yeah, definitely. I used to actually play in the US from time to time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was up there, at night playing from 4 games and such. I was actually competing in a was it $1,000 tourney in the US with Sane? It was with you, right, Sane? I don't remember. I think so. We came second spot or something. I don't remember.
Was it a 2-on-2 tournament?
Yeah.
And you played with Sane?
Yeah, I think so. Or Phil. No, not Phil, because he wasn't that good. Maybe Blood. I don't remember.
Nah, back then Blood didn't play Quake World. He played CTF, Quake World CTF. During those years.
Yeah, but I think this was back in 2007 or something.
Maybe Satan. He says maybe, so I don't remember. I believe so.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Def. Maybe Def as well. Maybe I lost against you, Sane. I don't know. Anyways, so who's up? So Gamer is up 1-0. 7-8 minutes left. Blood Dag.
Yeah, so this is a much slower game than we're used to on Airwalk, but these are two slow players. They play defensively and won't commit unless they think they're gonna win the fight. So they're not very plus forward at all, but LordLame is going to tie the game. Is this Div 3 Europe? Well then, Sane. I don't see you playing a lot of Europeans lately.
To be honest, I don't think that's a good tactic from a gamer playing so much defensively on this map. I think he's gonna lose quite big as well.
You think? Maybe.
Yeah.
Good red armor defense here, though.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the best, the most important points of this map is actually your movement skills, right? And we could clearly see on the DM4 warm up that, you know, movement isn't one of gamers' keys. But he's leading. He might win, but I think he will lose the game by 4 to 5 frags. And I don't know if I have dreamed about this, but can't you shoot just after you have exit the lower telly to gain speed?
Yeah, if you shoot at the right angle. So the way it works is that the first frame when you exit a teleporter, you're gonna be looking the same way as when you enter the teleporter, and then it's gonna swap back. It's gonna turn you around to the tele exit. But if you shoot within that small window, you will shoot the original way that you were looking. So some teleporters are very easy to do a tele jump or whatever to call them, and some are a little bit harder. But that is a common trick, especially on that this teleporter towards the super nail gun at the bottom. It's very common there.
Yeah. As you can see, gamer has it all right. Or I mean, LordLame has everything right now. Yeah. Does gamer even have a raw mega right now?
He will have a yellow armor, but that's it. And LordLame is playing this smart. He's also not taking any risks. And I think that's pretty telling for both of these players. They will not take risks for no reason. LordLame also knows that the red is up.
I mean, to be honest, he had him trapped back there at GA. He should have just attacked.
Yeah, but there, I think the reason he didn't do that was because he knew that the red armor was up and he didn't want to risk a red armor spawn. So a lot of times you'll bring the enemy to low HP and then you'll go grab the red and then try to kill him afterwards because you don't want them to get the red armor spawn.
Jesus, I sound like such a noob.
No. Also, I'm not helping you a lot right now because I'm so sick, so I'm not doing any play-by-play commentary whatsoever. So you just have to freestyle it.
You know, a while ago you said in the chat that some players are very emotional, and now that they have kids, they might have calmed down. I think that should probably be on the contrary, right? So if you have kids right now and you used to be emotional, maybe you can't be that emotional around kids. So once you play Quake, you have the chance and opportunity to actually play out your the emotional, you know, side of you. So you might be more emotional once playing Quake. I don't know.
Maybe.
Just a theory.
Excuse me, but you might also get into that mindset of like, I can't get upset, I can't get, you know, emotional, because you practice not getting emotional when you're with your kids, and then when you get to Quake, you just kind of apply that to the same thing. Who knows? I don't have kids, so I can't answer that. That's all for you guys. You guys with children.
Come on, LordLame, attack. Come on now. Push.
He has the lead though, and only 2
Oh yeah.
2 minutes left. Oh, this is a good kill. Oh my god, he almost lost it.
Okay, so 2 minutes left. He's up by 2 frags.
Yeah, man. Say I don't know what
3
it is. I
frags.
just super
There
sick
we
the last 2
go.
days. Yeah, LordLame with a little bit of separation here.
He's pushing for it now. Go for it. Go for it, mate. I think Gamer is down to, yeah, there we go. So 4 frags. Bad choice by Gamer
So
in choosing this map.
yeah, choosing this map was a little bit questionable because I
Yeah.
think he can win DM2. But Say is doubling down on what you said, Sasa. He says, I think kids make you less calm. They piss you off so much you're on the edge before you even get into a server.
Hey man, I mean, depends on what kind of kids you have, Say. By the way, Say 4K, you know, 4 Kings is, I think, the oldest, one of the oldest clans still active. No, it is the oldest clan by far, but I don't know if they are active or not. But it is a damn old clan. I think they tried to do some kind of a revival 15 years ago.
Hmm.
He's playing the game of LordLame, that's true. So 20 seconds left. We have LordLame up 6 frags. 7 frags, I told you guys. It's gonna be probably more. 10 seconds more or less left. There we go.
I'm curious what LordLame is gonna pick. What map he's gonna pick.
You guys all said DM4, right?
Yeah, they think so. I was saying CTN just because that might be easier against Gamer because he's good on the DM maps. But he's going DM4. People were right.
because to be honest, you have to see why Gamer actually lost. Wasn't tactics, it was lack of movements, right? And I'm sorry, Gamer, but that's the honest truth. And DM4 is a movement map as well. You have to move quickly. It's a high-paced map. You have to move a lot, so the opponents can't actually anticipate where you are. Due to the fact that it's very tight map, such as the airwalk, and that you have the LG, right?
Yeah.
CTN is larger, is a larger map, and the movement is not as crucial as on DM4 and on airwalk. But they're slow playing the game. If you guys remember, it was, what was it? Was it Dog against Griffin, where Dog actually camped the mega room for 5 minutes or something?
Yeah, Dag, he would do that sometimes. Not afraid to playing the CS style.
And then BPS is saying that ER is crushing Bulat on DM4. Wow.
I think Bulat just... We might get Reppie on voice. He might join us to talk about the games.
The Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman, indeed. What were we saying? We were talking about... Oh, Bulat, yeah. So I think Bulat just came back. He's been on a break for like a couple of years now, and he just came back like 2 days ago or something. So I think he's very rusty. Hey, what's up, Repsols?
Hi, Reppie.
Hey.
Hey. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm a little bummed out I didn't know about this tournament.
Yeah.
How are you? You're sick, Andy.
Yeah, I'm really bad. Like 12 o'clock today, my fever hit 40. So I told everyone like, there's no way I'm streaming tonight. And But then it dropped a little bit now towards the evening, so I could go live, but it's not. I don't feel very well, and there's no play-by-play commentary. That's why I'm asking everyone to join me on voice so that you guys can carry me. Yeah, I don't know. You need to keep track of the Discords, mate, more than just you know, the firing squad Discord and our Discord.
Yeah, maybe. How are you, Sasa?
Oh, I'm tired. Not. Oh, he's going to raw mega.
Ooh,
Camp. No.
LordLame kind of revolutionized that whole... if he has timing on the red, he will go to the mega and pick it up and make it back before the enemy player leaves red. And that is actually something that you don't often see. It's a very good tactic if you're 100% sure that you can get out of mega before the enemy leaves red. Not a lot of people do that.
Gamer in a tough spot now.
Yeah.
So Reppie, what does a gamer need to do to actually, change his spot on his map right now?
It's tricky. I think you need to get a lucky first rocket in a fight like this. I hope, and then I don't know. Yeah, push on, try to get a frag, and then hope for some spot frags. That would be my strategy.
But you have great movement on DM4. Gamer lacks that ability. So so if you are a player with not that good of a movement, how should you actually play DM4?
Yeah, gamer might be more someone to rely on his LG. Just camp the top, time the armors.
Okay.
Don't let LordLame get anything.
Okay, that's good.
Have you played LordLame anything, Reppie?
No, I think I played him like a couple of years ago when I made a very short comeback. I basically only played him a couple of times and then stopped again. I remember thinking it was Mr. Lame because I didn't know of LordLame, but then after those games I knew about him.
Yeah. It's pretty frustrating to play against.
Yeah.
He's very good at playing defensively and setting up traps and just being annoying. If LordLame manages to win this, I think he's going to be pleasantly surprised because I don't think he expected to beat Gamer. Gamer has been playing very well the last couple of months.
So he's gonna play. The winner here are gonna play against NCR or Nightmare. I don't have a clue what the score is in that game. Who actually won?
I'm gonna guess Nightmare. I feel like he's a stronger player than NCR.
Like now, I think Gamer should have been a bit more offensive, not let LordLame get the red.
And now that's a 200-200.
Yeah.
That rocket worked perfectly for him.
Get the next armor. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be an easy kill. Thank you for the sub, Side DJ. Thank you a lot.
Me and Reppie? The sub side DJ? What do you mean?
Right? What?
What are you talking about, Salsa?
Yeah, what?
I guess we'll never know.
No.
Okay, so Nightmare won.
No, okay.
Now I got it.
Yeah, Nightmare has been a very strong player for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
That'll
be interesting. LordLame against Nightmare. Nightmare is a bit more plus forward, I think.
Yeah, but I feel like he's
At least
also...
the game I saw.
He can also turn on the defensive mindset, so... I don't know. What other matchups are we getting after this one? Sasa?
So we have ER against Bulat, the winner there, gonna play against Sai. And then the winner there is gonna play against Lochter in the upper part of the bracket.
Wait, say that again. Who?
Okay, so the winner between Bulat and ER is gonna play against Sai,
Okay.
right? And the winner in that game is gonna play against Lochter, and that's in the upper bracket semifinal.
Okay.
And in the lower bracket, we have the winner here is gonna play against Nightmare, and that winner will play against Kara or Nigve or Dago. Who is Dago?
German player.
Yeah, but is he like a arrow walk specialist or a DM6?
DM4, I think. I think
DM4,
his best map is DM4. He has a very difficult playstyle on DM4, where he's very defensive and will piss you off.
And Nigve? Is he the same as well?
Trygve, he's very good on DM6, and well, he's a good all-around player, I gotta say.
Okay, who should actually win that game?
Between those two players,
Yeah,
I think Trygve.
Trygve. So it's gonna probably be Trygve against Kara Pace, right? And then Kara's probably gonna take that game and play LordLame or Nightmare in the lower bracket semifinal.
Oh, so Andy actually says in the chat, the German Andy, that Dago is actually up against Nigve on the deciding map on DM2. So he's currently
Jesus.
leading. So maybe Nigve loses that against Dago. Nigve hasn't been very active lately. Yeah, you're right, Barisi.
Oh, I'm changing. I'm changing. They are playing on DM2 as well.
Yeah, this one is
Yeah, this
pretty
is
much over.
Yeah.
LordLame will
And
win.
Dago is leading, exactly 3-2.
I'm gonna hop over to that game as well. Nigve versus Dago to see the end of that. Congratulations to LordLame as well for advancing and knocking out Gamer.
Easy McPeasy, LordLame.
And what about ER against Bulat? I don't know much about ER.
He's a Polish player who now lives in Ireland. He's become really good in the last couple of years and playing a lot together with LordLame. And I feel like Bulat is just too out of shape to have any chance. So that's why ER probably wins that. Normally, I think Bulat might win that though, if he's in shape. But I think he returned to the game just like 2 days ago or something. Oh, Nigve. So lucky.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. That was a very weird attack from Dago, and Nigve was not expecting it at all.
A doubtful guest. Well, I am tired. I have 2 kids, dog, the whole shebang. You know, I used to go to sleep around 9 o'clock. So that's why I actually doesn't sound relaxed. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Next time.
Oh, what the fuck? Why was he not dying?
When we had to download MP3 next to MVD, yeah, I remember that. Who is the doubtful guest? Is that Phil?
No, I don't think it's Phil. I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, so the way we did commentary in the past, pre-Twitch, people would record an MP3. So what you would get a signal at the start of the MP3, and when that signal ended, you started the demo. So and that way you could sync it. So then you watch the demo together with an MP3 which contained the commentary, and you sync them up, and that's the only way you could really watch commentary in Quake.
Yeah, I remember that. The dog I have is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. So
By the way, guys,
I'm
in the
really
chat,
going for the defense now.
Yeah. This game is gonna slow down a lot. Only 3 minutes remaining as well, 3 frags. Super doable on DM2. But it's difficult to get that first frag. The first frag, that's the hardest one. If you get the first frag, then you can rocket jump and chase down a spawn frag, but the first frag
there's
is
so
very
many spawns at water side, right?
Yeah.
As you know from the...
Oh, nice rockets from Nigve, but he also ate a little bit himself, so I had to back off. By the way, guys, now's your chance to ask Reppie anything. He's not... yeah, it's the first time, I think, that he's on the stream, so...
It is.
Take the chance. Reppie, of course, the old Dutch... The Flying Dutchman, the legend.
Ooh. I have a question, Reppie. So, what has actually changed comparing, you know, Quake 13 years ago compared to today? What's the major differences?
Major differences.
Milton is good. Very good.
All the LGs are like insane now. Like I felt like it never used to be my strength, like the LG, but now the gap is just so much bigger. I feel like just the aim everybody has is so much better. And I think that's the main thing. Maybe everybody is a bit more plus forward in like all kinds of games, including like 4-on-4. People just way more offensive.
I don't buy that because if you look at a player where the player's LG sucks and the player actually doesn't utilize LG that much, like Razor, he's still in a good shape today as well, right?
Yeah.
So well, aim could be a factor. What other changes? Do we have any strategy changes? Despite that everybody is playing more plus forward.
Strategy changes. I think on DM3, I've only played a lot of 4-on-4 recently. Well, on some 2-on-2, but 2-on-2 is just nothing changed, I think. But 4-on-4, specifically, I think on DM3, people camp bridge and rockets way more, like rocket launcher, where it used to be more like, okay, you just camp red, camp yellow. And on D2, I don't know, nowadays people camp big room when quad attacks red mega, which I think works really well. Those are 2 things that come to mind. Also, the game just went to overtime, so I'm a little distracted.
I was about to say, this is going to be an overtime. So Nigve did come back in the end here, tied it up at 4, and now we're into overtime, and I'm not even sure where Doggo is. Oh, he's standing on quad. Setting up a trap. Well, now
He's
Nigve
making
knows.
so much noise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He was being quiet before, but now Nigve had...
No, don't attack. Who's your favorite here? Who do you want to win?
Ooh. Well, I'm not allowed to be biased. I thought that Nigve was gonna win, but people told me that he hasn't been playing a lot lately and is a little bit out of shape. So Dago did a good job against him, but now maybe he's... I don't know. Normally I would say Nigve, but Dago is playing a good game. What was the other maps? Gonna check the last scores. Nigve won DM6, and Dago managed to win DM4 14-11, so that was a close one. So do you have the chat open, Reppie?
No.
Oh, you should probably open it because you're getting a couple of questions here. So BPS asks, loose snooze or bag snooze?
Bag snooze, always.
Always bag snooze, okay. What about Lucas' question?
Where have you been and will you stay this time? I don't know. I don't think so. Probably take a break again after the 4-on-4 tournament ends. It depends though. I tried this anti-lag thing that Andy showed me. If that becomes the norm, I feel like Quake is going to be too addictive and I won't stop. Because the rockets are like, I don't know, it's insane. It's like playing against bots offline.
So
Dago
the
just
first question that he had was, where have you been? Where have you been?
Been? I don't know, playing other games. I played WoW for a long time, very casually, and then just a bunch of single player games.
What's your favorite single player game?
Probably the last, Cyberpunk I really got into. I was one of the lucky ones that didn't encounter any bugs.
Yeah, me too. I also never got any bugs in the game.
And it was super smooth, and yeah.
Dago is winning this, by the way.
5 seconds?
Yeah, 5 seconds. He has a 1 frag lead. I don't think that Ningve can catch him here.
No.
A nice escape from Dago and GG. Alright, so Cyberpunk. Were you gonna say The Last of Us?
No, I was gonna say the last one that I played a lot was also
okay.
Cyberpunk. Also, I like The Last of Us 2 a lot.
Yeah, I like both games. I thought they were really good. Okay, so Mr. Dago moves on. I think he's gonna be up against Carapace. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult.
Who else are playing?
Yeah, let's
Bulat
find a
and
game.
ER are playing.
You get to choose. You get to choose.
Okay, let's watch Bulat.
Bulat? Okay. Bulat versus ER. Let's check last scores. Okay, so ER won DM4 38-5. And then Bulat actually won CTN 22-20. And Airwalk is the decider.
I like that he didn't take the yellow. And then first fought, got some shots in, and then took it.
Oh, what a smart play from ER. I love the fact that he delayed his spawn there.
Yeah.
So smart. And people should do that every single time they die, if you ask me. If there's a chance you can time a spawn to get a potential spawn frag or a more favorable spawn, don't insta spawn. You don't win anything by insta spawning. Nice play from ER. Just when Bulat, he got to feel the Bulat LG, which I'm sure is still good even though he's out of shape. It's probably still a very strong LG, and then time the respawn.
I have a 4-on-4 question, Reppie.
Wait, Rio asked how long my hair is. I actually shaved it today. It's like 1 millimeter.
Oh, Jesus. So how long was it before you actually shaved it?
Yeah, we remember
like
the
4
QH
millimeters.
lands, you know.
I don't have hair anymore.
Yeah, we remember the QH lands, you know, when you had the long hair.
Yeah. No, it's all gone.
All gone.
So how has the tactics changed due to the fact that everyone is using comms today?
Everyone is using what?
Comms.
Oh, you mean voice communication?
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit, I think. Like nowadays, you expect, like on the E1M2, for example, if you're weak, you know they're communicating about it, so you're like more conscious about what route you take, because you know somebody on their voice is shouting like, "Oh, there's a weak dude at Mega." Like, okay, maybe not stay there.
Yeah, so you kind of have to expect the flood to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And you can play tricks on it as well, like try to look weak, because you'll know that that person is gonna shout like, "Oh, he's weak at red on DM3," for example, even though you just you had a Mega or something, and you can get some free frags.
Milton is a master at baiting a flood. If he's like saving a pack on E1M2 at Mega or something, he attacked Mega maybe, and the enemy drops a pack. He will save that for a good 45 seconds if he has to. He'll get like 25 frags during it, because the enemy team will flood and try to get to that pack, and maybe they're saying that Milton has to be weak or something like that. Yeah. He's very good at using that to gain a lot of frags.
So are you guys in FS using comms?
Yes, we are.
So how do you actually, when do you use comms and when do you actually use the keyboards, the messaging too?
Usually for like lost messages, I try to spam it so that it becomes like pretty obvious, like a spammed list of what is lost. And just for like status report, like how much armor you have, stuff like that. Other than that, mostly it's voice.
Yeah, but does it happen that people do more often nowadays actually miss your status and so on due to
I
the
think so,
fact
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's something that does help is when, I don't know, you have yellow on but no rocket on DM2, and you can just say like, okay, I need rockets, or if you need an armor, you'll just say like, I need red or I need yellow, which kind of helps, and then you don't really need to report, where you used to like, I don't know, spam the report just
And then
hoping
get
someone would
very
pick it
angry
up.
when the other player didn't read it.
Yeah.
And steals your armor.
That's also still a valid case for the report. It's like when someone ends up stealing it and then you, out of frustration, spam it.
Because I think that's like that should be Quake 2.0 right now. The teams with the best communication tool or the best policies around voice and MM3 and so on should be favorites of actually winning, because I think that would provide you the extra edge you actually need to win a very tight game.
Yeah, could be. And it helps with timing items, I guess. Voice. I think this is the first time we're using voice in Firing Squad, but it's been working pretty well, I think.
Yeah, apart from the so some people do have that way of reporting like quad at 03 and 33 and so on.
Yeah.
But apart from that, if you picked up armors or stuff like that, the only indication of like timing is if you manage to catch the Took report. So then you'd have to like read the Took report and then check the time and then try to time the next one, right? Nowadays you can say that red is at 13, like next red at 13, and everybody will know immediately like when the next red is gonna spawn. So that's a big difference where voice, I feel like, is very different from reports, because no one would ever give exact timings on red. You would have to figure it out yourself by reading Took messages.
Yeah, but that's been pretty common for a long time, hasn't it? I remember Firing Squad being one of the few that didn't use voice yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think somewhere in the middle of the 2000s, basically everyone started using Mumble or Ventrilo or TeamSpeak before, and now, of course, everybody uses Discord.
Oh, nice. Bula doesn't seem to have much of a chance, unfortunately.
Nice to see him playing though. I wish you were at QH Land 2016, Reppie. You would have enjoyed it. Bulat showed up for that. He doesn't speak English. He doesn't speak Swedish, but he managed to make it there on his own. And he was wearing a suit the entire LAN. So he showed. I don't think that he's ever been to a LAN before, right? So he probably didn't know what the standard is, like if people are gonna look nice or. So he came in a full suit. He rented one of the CRT monitors that the place had, and then he sat there playing in his suit, couldn't communicate with anyone. It was such a nice lad, and we had to use Google Translate and Goksane, who understands Russian and could translate for us, to be able to communicate with Bullet. But it's such a nice guy. But
maybe he was sponsored by Vladimir Putin. Who knows?
I thought it was such an amazing thing. I don't think that I would ever, like, if I can't communicate in the language of the place, and I also can't communicate in English, so basically nobody will understand me, I would be very afraid of doing something like that. So yes, I give him a lot of credit for making the trip from Russia all the way to Sweden without being able to talk to anyone.
How did he do at QS Land? In the 101?
Not too good, but there were a lot of good players there. We also got Milton to play, and Recall was there, Lochter was there, Carapace, all of these players, Locust. So I think when the competition is that big, Bulat does struggle. So he probably got like 6th or 7th or something like that. Probably top 10, but not more than that.
But I think, you know, playing from Russia with 40, 50 ping all the time, and going to QH LAN playing with 12 ping, it has to, you know, be a fantastic feeling despite losing.
Oh, check the picture in the chat that BBS just linked, and you'll see Bulat from the LAN in his suit next to GT from Brazil and next to Goksane.
Fuck. What a fucking legend.
Yep.
Oh, LordLame and Nightmare are playing.
Okay, should we catch that maybe?
Let's go there.
Yeah.
LordLame is doing very well.
Oh yeah, this is a blowout start on DM4. It is game number 1 as well. LordLame once again going for this mega. I feel always so scared of going for the mega in duels in DM4. Like, you can make it work, but you can also mess up and get stuck and pinned down by a lightning gun, and then it was all for nothing.
Like someone like you with like a very good LG is just gonna kill you no matter what.
I think it's all about timing, choosing the right time to do it. You can't just like randomly go for it, or you will be pinned by a lightning gun. There's no way to avoid that. But if you pick the right time, and I think LordLame has developed a feeling for when it's possible to go for mega, because many times he'll just make it out without taking much damage, which is stupid to me. It's very weird. This is, by the way, actually I don't know, since we joined late.
It's the first map.
Yeah, I was gonna say this might be a 100% efficiency DM4, which is normally very difficult to do. But I don't know for sure. I don't know. Maybe it died in the start of the game.
Can't we see that?
No, we can't, because kills and deaths are tracked by your client and not by the server. So, well, it's tracked by the server as well, but what we see is the client information. We will know at the end of the game. But if he does manage to get 100% efficiency on DM4, I'm impressed, because he's against Nightmare as well, who's a very strong player.
I'm always surprised at the difference in how people perform on different maps. Like, someone can be really good on DM6 and like absolute garbage on DM4.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Nightmare is absolute garbage on DM4, but
yeah, but lads, Nightmare has 60 ping, while LordLame has 25.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
That's another big change between when I played last, is that even on 50 ping it just doesn't feel as bad as it used to. I think as long as it's stable, in general everything feels pretty playable.
I think that's pretty amazing coming from you, since you are such a rocket launcher heavy player. You rely a lot on the rocket launcher, and just speaking for myself, whenever I get above 38, I just can't use the rocket launcher. Every timing is off. I miss every shot. I can't time at all because the ping is too high.
Yeah, you have to slow down a bit, I think.
Yeah, so
but
that's
overall it still feels pretty good. As long as it's stable, yeah.
That's because you're Swedish, Andy. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It could be playstyle related as well, but the thing is, when Reppie says it, who is much more rocket heavy than I am, and still he makes it work, even on 50 ping, that is very weird to me. But hopefully this will all be a thing in the past, once we fully release the new anti-lag, where your rockets will be low ping regardless.
Who is actually working on that? Is that Demon?
No, that's me. Me and Reppie.
You and who?
Reppie, a pretty young developer, but he's involved in almost all indie arena FPSs lately.
Are you a dev? I actually didn't know.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest, but Reppie is he's very smart. But yeah, so up whenever you're below 80 ping, your rockets will act as if they were on 12 ping.
So who is actually working on KTX?
Well,
is
this is
Kukushka still working on it?
He's done a couple of things for NVIDIA's V and other things. He does small things all the time. I feel like he was also gone for a couple of years, but now he's kind of doing some development work. But mainly the KTX stuff is being updated right now by Toma, relatively new guy in the community who's taken over. But also the main developer is Meeg from Scotland. He took over after Johnny Check. So he's like the main developer, but he's very busy nowadays.
It was not 100% game, by the way.
It wasn't.
94.
So he died once? Twice maybe? 3 times actually. 51, 48. Unlucky. Alright, so DM2 with 2 players who are not afraid of playing like LordLame is doing now.
Nightmare will probably attack with the 2 megas.
Yeah. He should probably try to push it at this. I mean, there's a reason why LordLame is playing like this as well, because he knows that Nightmare has both megas. So if he's out and taking a fair fight, he will almost always lose it. So the ball is kind of in Nightmare's hands. And that's how it usually goes. You show your face and... well, he should take a book out of Lochtar's page and just go collect nails. So that you don't make noise when you attack from there.
Doggo and Carapace just started as well on DM2.
I feel like that should be an easy victory for Carapace. Carapace is just so good.
He's leading as well. 3 against 1 after 3 minutes. Oh, there he died. 3-2.
I guess the one issue in duels that Carapace might have is that he could get a little bit too plus forward sometimes.
Maybe tilted. Yeah.
But he has the potential of just being, well, essentially winning this tournament without issues. But I'm very interested in seeing Lochter play more, because he doesn't look out of shape. He's looking good, which is weird. Hey, what's up, Snoop?
There's no losers bracket, right?
No, it's single elimination. So if you lose, you're out. It's kind of the way you have to do it if you want to do just a one-night tournament.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it becomes too long and you have to allocate 2 evenings for it. Well, still 0-0, 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
This might be a 0 to -1 game, that kind of deal. We'll have to see.
This will be the longest game in Quake World history.
I can imagine playing this way because it's sort of required, I guess, against someone like that. I can't imagine choosing to play this way. Like, it's Nightmare's choice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be, you know, due to the fact that he has such a ping this on top.
Yeah, maybe he wants to avoid the LG.
Exactly.
And LordLame is not afraid of playing the CS game either. Like, he will stand at red mega if he feels like if he knows that Nightmare has 2 megas, for example, he will never leave, because why?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the same thing is happening at Kara against Dago game as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's 3-2 for Kara, and they are slow playing the game as hell. Kara is camping high.
Something I've noticed a lot on DM2 is that many players have gone away from the regular red mega or yellow telly camping. It's not a lot of camping over there anymore. Now you will set up traps, you know, at high telly exit or at quadway or behind secret, and setting up a lot more traps like that instead of playing the, I guess, safe game, because you can always escape if you're in red mega or yellow telly.
Yeah, but I also think that's because people have gotten better over time. So, like, if you get the first rocket in on someone now, and if you have him trapped usually the second one as well, you can usually win the fight even if they have a mega.
Yeah.
Where maybe before it was still a little tricky. But Dagger was camping Tele before, right? In the other game we watched.
Yeah. I mean, some people will still do that because it's if you have a 1 frag lead, it's still a safer play than setting up a trap. Because you can always escape.
Okay, so Kara won the first map. Now they're playing Airwalk.
Wait, did Carapace pick Airwalk? That's pretty interesting. He's very much a DM4 guy. Not that he's bad at Airwalk, but it's an interesting pick.
I mean, regardless if the nick is Dag or Dago or whatever, if the player has Dag in his name, you don't want to pick DM4.
Maybe. Also, DM4, even if you're the better player or you have the better aim, you can still lose it more. There's a higher risk of losing it compared to Arrow, I think. If you
I think skill shows through a little bit more on Airwalk, maybe. Like, I mean, skill on Airwalk. Like, if you are more skilled, you are more likely to win the game. Whereas on DM4, you could still lose to someone who is overall less skilled than you are. Oh, this might actually be the first kill. Never mind. This Nightmare got knocked up into the air, and now he's gonna back off again. But that looked for a split second. It looked like we might see the first frag.
It's still looking scary for Nightmare.
DPS says that Kara picked Airwalk, saying that he wanted a change of pace.
Okay.
I like that from Carapace. I think he's very confident that he's going to win regardless. Get that out of your system against the, the players that you feel like you're going to win against. Who are on chat with you tonight, Mr. Andeh? Well, I have Reppie, the old Flying Dutchman, the legend. Widely regarded as... Oh, no, this is going to be the first kill as Nightmare goes down. And this might be the final scores. Okay, never mind. 1 to -1. But yeah, Reppie, of course, widely regarded as one of the maybe top 5-6 duelers of all time from back in the mid-2000s. And we also have Sasa, the famous color commentator from back in the days before Twitch was a thing.
If we are saying that Reppie is one of all-time top 5, who are the rest 4? I mean, you have to have Dog there, right? You have to have Griffin, right? Lochter, is he there? Is he top?
I think now he probably is. I don't think Lakerman. I don't think you can include him. It was too early in the lifespan of Quake. I think, Milton, of course. Recall, Milton, and then knocking on the door for the ones after that. So you have Dag, Griffin, you have Milton. You have Milton, and then you have Recall. I think they have been the most dominant. And then knocking on the door. Oh, nice attack here from Nightmare, getting a kill. And then knocking on the door after that would be players like Locust, Reppie, Lochter, who have all been up there, right? But maybe not as dominant as Recall was and how Milton is. And don't forget Avenger. Well, Avenger was good in 2010, but he was never dominant at all. Like, Avenger has never been dominant. If you think about Milton, he doesn't enter a tourney and lose if it's duel. He hasn't lost in 20 years or something.
Who is Avenger?
The Polish player, Avenger. He played against Lochter in the grand finals of Onage back in like 2008 or 2009.
Yeah, I think I played him as well in Duel Mania at some point in the final.
And he's a good player. He's a very good player, but it's not like the same caliber as Milton or Recall or Dag, who were dominant in their years.
Oh, nice again.
Wow, he ties the game with 20 seconds remaining. That's amazing.
Holy shit.
Well, we're gonna have a nail biter. Probably gonna be an overtime here. I think Nightmare is doing the right thing here. He's trying to capitalize with the 200-200 stack. He wants to find that last frag, but then he misses the rocket drop a couple of times. So we're gonna see an overtime.
LordLame recognized it though, it didn't slip tele.
Yeah, smart play.
Nice.
So if we just go through QH lawns, right?
Yeah.
The 1-on-1 turn is. So QH lawn, let's go back to QH lawn 4 and start there, right? So the 1-on-1s, Dag, number 1, Griffin, Lame, and Janne. And then we move to QH lawn 5. Were you present at QH lawn 5, Reppie?
I think wasn't it 6 where...
Yeah, the 6 you came second, but
Yeah, that was the first one.
yeah, okay. So QH 5, that was Dog, Griffin, Striker, and then Mutilator. QH 6, the entry of the Flying Dutchman, right? Griffin won the final. You came second, and then Fifi and Interceptor came third and fourth. So Fifi is a player that is also underrated, same as Fix. He's also very underrated when it comes to 1-on-1. And then if we move to QH 8, you were not there as well, right, Reppie?
I don't remember.
Okay, because Dag, number 1, then Rieker, Nabe, and then Era.
It's
No, I think the
difficult
one I was
to.
at, I was second against Griffin, second against Mutilator, and then I think I won twice.
Correct. Oh, you have a good memory. QH 9, you were second against Mutilator. That's a good 1-on-1 player as well.
And then the year after that, I think we met again in the finals.
Somebody knows his history, right? Let's check that. No, then you played against
I was
Interceptor.
Oh,
Interceptor in the final.
I always mix Mutilator and Interceptor together, so there's no shame.
And then the year after it was Nabe.
1 minute left.
But then you actually won against Nabe.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
was
good.
a lucky win, I remember.
It's difficult though because QH LAN was a good indication of skill and so on in mid 2000s, but it also lacked a lot of players that couldn't make it. Milton didn't attend a single QH LAN until what was that? The one in 2010 in Stockholm.
Yeah, but he wasn't that good back in the days. I mean, I was playing in Div 2 back then, and he was like in Div 2, Div 3 as well.
Yeah, but that wasn't that because he was a part of SSC?
Yeah.
And
But
he was carrying that team at that time. And
Yeah, but
he
he
won
wasn't
Duel
that good.
Mania 3, I believe, the first one that featured Airwalk and CTN. And I think that was in 2003, so he's been a good player for a long time. It's just that he's never really showed up for tournaments.
Another overtime.
Yep, second
Oh, it
overtime.
is, yeah. Okay, so you won Duel Mania 3, that's true.
Like, yeah, with all of these discussion, I always feels like it's a little... It has some... It's too
Sorry.
pointless because you never know. Like, I don't know, if Lakerman would have kept playing, if I don't know who else Kane would have kept playing.
Yeah, for sure. And
But
that's
it's
why
fun, though.
like
It
I'm
is fun.
Okay, it's fun. Okay.
like I have a very
Sorry.
difficult time trying to like put someone like Thresh up there. Like some people, especially North Americans, will call Thresh a legend because he won the Ferrari from Carmack. But that doesn't mean, if you ask me, I don't think that he was ever dominant in Quake World. So I don't really consider him one of the legends. Yes, he won a legendary tournament, but
Oh my god, it's so close.
yeah.
Oh, nice nade.
Oh
Nice.
no. That should be a dead
Yes.
LordLame. There you go. 2 minutes remaining and a 1 frag lead.
Okay, now I wonder how Nightmare is gonna play this.
Where is he gonna hide? Give your bets.
Is he gonna hide? I think he's not gonna hide, and LordLame is not gonna suspect it and then die.
That would be a cool play though.
I know.
Because-
Always my bet is always what I want to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, we need to be careful here though. If that was, yeah, LordLame is trying to go on the offensive, and also Nightmare doesn't have a red armor. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe an
he's dead
opportunity
now.
for LordLame. Oh no, he misses the rocket, but he still wins the
Still
fight.
wins.
26 HP. That was crazy, considering LordLame missed a crucial rocket. And my throat just hurt because I almost started doing the play-by-play commentary. I'm supposed to not do that tonight.
I wonder how long this is gonna go on.
Yeah, we could see plenty of overtimes here. 50 seconds remaining in the second one, so we might see a third.
Sasa, could you remind us what the bracket is like? Who, if the one who wins here, who are they gonna play?
The one who wins here will probably play against Kara, because Kara is winning against Doggo, right? So that will be the lower part of the bracket semifinal. In the upper part, you have Lochter against Sai or Bulat, right?
No, ER.
ER, okay. And the ER is leading that game. At least he's leading on Airwalk.
Lochter might actually, considering how the bracket is built up and the bracket luck involved, I feel like Lochter could actually make the finals here. I don't think that he expected that coming back, and especially with the amount of good players in this tournament. We're going to third overtime here.
I don't know, the ER seemed really good on Aero, and Lochter not so much. So I feel like that's a 1-0. But maybe Lochter wins the other two.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe. Will LordLame die there? Oh, I feel like that might have been a mistake from Nightmare. I feel like he could have tried to push the issue against LordLame there, but now LordLame is fine again. One score. We're in the it's a 2:16 7th minute here on this duel. LordLame setting up a trap, hoping that Nightmare is gonna attack him. Nightmare isn't big and not really anywhere nearby. Huh?
I think this is perfect, you know, for LordLame. Oh, there he comes.
I love the fact that Nightmare at least pressed the button before peeking.
Wonder if he's gonna attack without a mega. Probably not, right? No.
And LordLame also has half the mega left. Of course, I don't think Nightmare knows that, but it would be at a disadvantage.
Like, everybody's complaining about it, but I have to say I'm having a pretty good time.
I've never minded like players playing defensively. I think every
when it's high stakes, right? It's fun.
Yeah, and also like every playstyle is valid. There's nothing that's invalid. If you're an aggressive player, good on you. If you're a defensive player, good on you as well. It might not be as fun to play against, but who cares? It's all about winning the game. And whatever takes you there is a valid strategy.
To be honest, I say that to Lochter. You know, it's all about winning the game. I think it's about winning the game with style, right?
Yeah.
I disagree.
But it's also been... He's also lost a lot of tournaments because he didn't play more defensively. He's messed that up a lot of times. And also... Maybe Lochter wouldn't be as good if he tried to play that defensive style. He kind of needs to be unpredictable and so on. Well, we're going into the fourth overtime. Between Nightmare and LordLame. Portugal versus Ireland.
Oh, they're gonna clash now. LordLame has way more health.
Oh, Nightmare takes a lava. Oh, great rocket from LordLame.
He's so weak, 11 health.
Oh, he actually hits that rocket. Nice one. Nightmare gets his own pack.
LordLame really weak as well, though.
Yeah, he actually fell into the lava.
Yeah, they're gonna... What?
After LordLame killed Nightmare.
Ooh, no. Now it's done.
He fell into the lava again. And he was down to 30 health or something.
I think that LordLame is probably feeling like, okay, this game needs to end now. I don't want another overtime, so he's probably gonna... Yeah, exactly. I think he's gonna stay telly now. Swapping over to Nightmare, see what he does, how he deals with it. We came to the conclusion, so he probably should have as well.
Yeah, maybe check quad, no traps, and now he'll check tele. Yeah.
Oh.
But it's still difficult though. Like at least for me, this is the moment when you start aiming really bad when you're LordLame.
Yeah. The pressure is
like,
on.
Yeah, exactly. It's too much pressure.
And look at that.
And he fucks it up.
Oh no! Oh no!
You get the spawn,
Oh no!
right?
Fuck me!
No, stay at water. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh,
No,
he's
don't
going for
fucking attack.
He's going for the spawn frag, but
Oh,
the red armor for
Jesus.
LordLame. Well, I
Oh
guess
my
we're
God,
going
it's
to
3-3
OT5.
again.
We're going to another overtime, probably.
Yeah, that was really nice.
A good attack from Nightmare, and also I
like I
think that
jinxed
LordLame
him.
fell victim to exactly what you were saying, Reppie. He fell victim to the pressure and kind of didn't connect with his rockets. They're both living up to their names. LordLame versus Nightmare, yeah? I guess so.
Oh fuck, this is exciting. I need a snooze, right?
Yeah, me too.
20 seconds.
30 seconds.
So who's gonna get impatient first?
Nightmare.
You think? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
he knows he's there. Oh, in the face.
Actually, 10 seconds. I think
Ooh.
Nightmare might go for it here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
Lord
he
Lame.
just-
No, he does have
Pretending
rockets. He's baiting
Ooh,
it.
that was a really nice shot.
Well, we're going to another overtime. Overtime
40
5.
health for LordLame.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, I like the attempt from Nightmare. He tried to win the game right there.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot as well.
Whoever wins
Yeah, it was
this
a-
will be too tired to play the next round.
Well, it's only the second map, right? So
Yeah.
if Nightmare wins, we get a decider.
5 overtimes. Even on DMT, you don't see that very often.
What a difference between 51 minus 1 on DM4.
Yeah.
LordLame is just playing defense now.
Even though he has a mega, I'm not sure.
Yeah. He has a mega. He's in telly.
Why
Just
though?
camping.
Yeah,
I don't
why?
know.
Since he has one of the megas, he has a full red. He knows that he's more stacked than his opponent. I'm not sure why. Maybe trying to make, like, get into Nightmare's head and try to make him impatient.
Yeah.
Just be as annoying as possible, and maybe Nightmare falls for it and does a stupid attack at some point. Oh, that's a mistake from Nightmare. That's a little bit of that frustration, right? How
I'm
often do
lucky
you...
though, because LordLame was waiting there.
Yeah.
Exactly. He was very lucky.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. Alright, so neither player with a mega.
Okay, so this is quite smart from Nightmare. Now he's trying to, time in the raw armors.
He should stay
No.
though for the mega.
Yeah, but the mega is up soon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
megas
it's
should be
up
up now. Oh, I'm on Nightmare right now, and that is a scary move. He's against 200 LordLame as well. He should not take this fight. Needs to run away and quickly. Oh no, this is gonna be a kill for LordLame.
Nope.
Wow.
Jesus.
And now LordLame gets the mega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he also knows that Nightmare didn't have a mega. Well, I guess we're going to overtime 6. I would love to see a squish there, just like end the game in a squish.
Yeah, and the game with a squish, yeah.
2 seconds, 1 second, and overtime 6. What a game, though.
This game is longer than a 4-on-4 game. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, so they played five times 3, that's 15 minutes already in overtime minutes, and then the regular game is 10 minutes, so that's 25 minutes, and now they're in the 26th minute of this duel.
ER and Lochter are also playing. ER is very comfortably winning Arrow Walk.
Hmm. Right, LordLame with the backroom mega.
Lochter is playing on 67 MS though, it looks like.
Oh wait, why? There are servers for them where he doesn't have high ping. That doesn't make sense, but then
28.
And of course Lochter, he's always too nice about that.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Nightmare gets
fracks
a
again.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, he's gonna tie the game.
Really bad.
And he's gonna get a small frag. LordLame takes the lead with 1.5 minutes to go.
This is game over.
I feel like this is gonna be it. Yeah.
We said the same
Maybe
though last
Nightmare
time.
can pull off another awesome attack. Yeah.
So
Is he gonna get secret first? Yeah. No.
oh, this is very ballsy. He does have plenty of time left, so he doesn't have to force it.
I feel like he's done waiting.
Yeah, it looks a little bit that way when you spectate Nightmare now. It looks like he's done with this game. Where is LordLame? He's in red mega. Well,
Kind of anticlimactic if this is how it ends.
Not connecting with the rockets. Nice play from LordLame. Nightmare's gonna have to back off, grab the secret, and then go for it again. Because time is ticking
30
out.
seconds. One more attack, maybe.
Oh, he's going for the mega first. Oh no, he misses the jump.
It looks like.
BPS, could you tell Lochter that he doesn't have to play on 70 MS versus ER? They can play in like the Netherlands or something on equal pings. It makes no sense to me.
Ooh, final fight here now. Yeah,
nice.
it's over.
Yeah. All right, so it took us 6 overtimes for LordLame to win the team 2, and that's gonna be it for Nightmare as LordLame wins 2-0. All right, Sasa, your turn. Where do we go next? Lochter versus ER, maybe?
That was a lot.
It was. Lochter versus ER.
Definitely.
Oh, they changed the server. Okay, so
Oh, nice.
I'm just waiting for Bad Place to update. Yeah, GG. LordLame advances again, which means that he would be up against Carapace, right? Yeah, LordLame versus Carapace and Lochter versus ER.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think so too. Lochter versus ER, Carapace versus LordLame. That's your top 4.
Lochter is still on 70 MS in Netherlands.
What? Well, then maybe something else is wrong. I'd recommend Carapace versus LordLame, BPS says. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
What is up with Lochter's ping? He's probably on a proxy and he doesn't know it because that's just typical Lochter.
What is map hub version 1?
It's a map that every server, regular KTX updated server, will connect to as a starting map, and it's a map made by BPS, and it has like teleporters that will take you to rooms where you can vote a map by jumping into a teleporter. So if you're a new player and you want to play one-on-one, you go through the one-on-one teleporter and then pick a map. So it's a massive project by BPS as a starting map hub.
Snyggt.
Hey, Lochter is down to 38 HP ping.
Yeah, who are we gonna watch? Carapace, LordLame also on the server.
We've already seen Lochter. We haven't seen Carapace tonight.
Yeah, we have to watch Carapace.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a single game with him, and he is widely regarded as one of the best players in the game right now. So.
Oh, yeah, he is super good.
Yeah, I've never seen him duel. Period. So it will be fun.
Yeah, he doesn't duel often, so just fun to see him sign up for this one. Let's see what map we go to. Carapace is gonna have pick number 1. Probably DM4. I don't think he... Actually, LordLame, he picked Airwalk before, but he also said that let's change the pace. So now that he has a very good opponent, I don't think he's gonna think the same way. This might be difficult for Carapace.
Yeah, bet. Who are you betting on?
Oh,
Carapace the whole way. Yeah, I mean, I think Carapace is going to win this game,
Yeah,
and eventually the whole tourney as well.
It's hard to bet against Carapace.
Yeah, is the final going to be the best of 5 or 3?
Best of 5, I would imagine. I'm not sure though. Don't take my word for it.
Because if the final is going to be the best of 5, I think that Carapace will take that against Lochter as well. Due to the fact that, you know, Lochter isn't that good on the Kenya maps.
Yeah. So Blixum says that why would Carapace pick DM4? It's clearly LordLame's best map. Yeah, and that's kind of like why it's difficult, because Carapace is also very strong on DM4. So it depends how they're thinking. If Carapace is thinking like maybe I'll win Airwalk, he might pick Airwalk, but at the same time maybe he goes with a comfy pick where he feels like, yeah, LordLame is good on DM4, but I'm even better.
I think he should pick DM6.
LordLame?
No, Carapace.
Ooh.
Because I think LordLame is probably gonna pick DM4, right?
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know actually.
Or Airwalk maybe.
I think I would pick. I would probably pick Airwalk against LordLame, and that's exactly what Carapace is going to do.
Okay, lads, I have to go and sleep. Unfortunately,
you're gonna miss the end of the tournament.
Nah, I will probably watch it through my phone or something.
Okay.
By the way, Blubs, this map is great. This is fantastic, mate.
It took him a long time to build this map. He worked on it for many months this summer. I think it was this summer. And yeah, I think it's a great map for, especially for players who don't know the names of every single map in the game.
You have CTF as well. Cool. Do you have Team Fortress as well here?
No. That's the one thing missing, but then again, you can't host a regular Team Fortress.
So you have Race, you have Trick, 2-on-2, 1-on-1, 4-on-4. CTF, awesome, mate.
What is Bloodfest?
Bloodfest is that mode where monsters spawn every 20 seconds and they keep spawning more and more and more until you die.
Where do you have Bloodfest?
On the left.
On the left is Trick.
Yeah, less to the left.
Less to the left, Race, 2-on-2, 1-on-1 in the middle. Bloodfest.
Actually, where is it? No, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, it's to the right, mate.
Oh, to the right.
Yeah, there you have Bloodfest.
Oh, right. Yeah, to the right. Yeah, in the corner here. Yeah, and every time you kill a monster, you get a little bit of armor and HP. So you can stay alive for quite a long time, but eventually you will get overrun. It's a pretty fun mode when you're bored and you just want to play.
You can cooperate as well, right?
Yeah, you can play it together. Try to survive for as long as possible. It's very difficult though. Kaiju Bear
So what are your
yeah?
What are your plans, Sasa? Are you gonna come back to the scene, commentate more often, play? What's the plan?
Play? Well, I have 4 monitors. But I have all of the monitors have like, I don't know, 8 ms or something.
Okay.
So I have to buy a new monitor, and then if I buy one new monitor, then I have to buy another one as well, because then it will not be sync in my home office. So that's the first thing that I need to do if I want to play more, right? But I have 2 kids, small kids, and 1 dog, another dog coming. When will I actually have the time? And I'm coaching a national player in a new sport in Sweden that's called padel. I don't know if it's big in Holland. So I have a lot on my plate, right? Work and padel. 2 kids. Raggebenke. Yeah, we have all kids, I know. So I don't know. Playing, I don't think so. Because if I want to play, I want to, aim at coming back, perhaps in Div 1. And that would be quite tough, right? So perhaps, I don't know, specking. Sasa can.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
cool.
Yeah. Sasa can and hopefully, getting more into the scene again so I can write more for quickworld.nu. So maybe that eventually when I have more energy, commentate 4-on-4 games especially. That's what I really enjoy in this game. But then if we have good squads as we have today, that's perfect. But I need more information regarding the scene. I need to know who Drago is and the rest of the new lads that I don't know of, right? That's why I'm asking you all of the questions regarding old tactics versus new and so on. Because I don't have a clue right now. I know for a fact, I've spec'd a lot of SD games, right? And they tend to time in their spams very good, especially on as you said, on E1 M2, but on DM3 as well. God, they are good when they together spam RA. Raw armor, they are fantastic. So that's exciting to actually watch. It's a new part of the game that I'm not that familiar with. You have the aim guys still, but I don't think they are dominating due to the fact that you have gamers still, high up in the game and Razor as well. They're not dominant aiming players, right? Mm-hmm. So that's cool. The game is heavily loaded on tactics in 4-on-4 still, and that's very fun to see. That's why I think Kara is not by far, but he is the best player around in 4-on-4 due to the fact that he times in when he should attack and not attack. Really good. I don't know. It is a combination of his skills and team effort, of course. but it's great to see how he actually uses tactics to beat the opponent.
Yeah, he always seems to know, at least on E1, M2, and DM3, like exactly when to attack. Which is very annoying to play against.
Yeah.
You're asking, Sasa not a fan of Milton? Question mark.
Yeah, I am a huge Milton fan. I am, but Kara is the better Form 4 player right now. Unfortunately, for Milton, that is. But that is something that Milton has to improve his Form 4 game more, because the fact is still that Milton is playing with better players than Kara is. No disrespect to BPS and RST and so Ganon and so on, but he's Kara is playing fantastic compared to the lineup that Milton has, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
I feel like, well, if you ask me, Milton has such a high low. Like, his bad day is still 100 frags and 20 enemy rockets killed and a positive efficiency score. Like, he never plays bad.
We are not comparing apples to tomatoes, right? It's apple and apple, and it's the same with Kara as well. He has a very high low. So but when you actually watch the games in Form 4s, Milton against Kara actually wins the 1-on-1 game within the Form 4 game against Milton by far. He's lifting his team on his shoulders. Milton is not. You can also somehow argument the fact that they have Henu and so on, but no. Milton team has the better lineup. I don't know if I'm wrong. That's my verdict out of 50 Form 4 games.
I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I just find it very difficult for me to ever talk against Milton, just considering how consistent he is in just dominating day in and day out. It's difficult for any player to replicate, and I think that's the most impressive part about Milton. He never has a bad day, and I think that's impressive. Carapace can have bad days, but of course when Carapace is hot, he's extremely hot, so
yeah,
it's difficult. Anyways, this game has started. We started on Aerowalk, LordLame versus Carapace. LordLame is controlling red to begin with.
Anyways, that's my cue. Cheers, lads.
Yeah, nice having you here, Sasa. Have a good evening.
Nice talking to you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
See ya.
I'm trying to get BPS to join the voice chat just because it hurts whenever I speak, so it's difficult for me to help you.
Yeah, I'm not the most talkative either, so it would be nice to.
Well, I think when players like you or Carapace or Paradox, and when these kind of players are on the stream, I think what the viewers are looking for is more like the insight and like the strategy choices of the different players and so on, and what you think. They kind of want you to just speak your mind.
Okay.
So whenever you see that LordLame is making a mistake, you call him out on it.
Yeah.
But
I feel like he's in a tough spot now because he doesn't have any rockets, and he just wasted his last one that he probably wanted to use for a rocket jump.
He does get the first 2 kills though. Carapace went for the red armor steal, which is kind of a ballsy move. And LordLame didn't have any rockets, but because of the fact he just kind of set himself up for the lightning gun of LordLame. So this is a pretty good start.
Arrow is such a map where you always want to have a ton of, at least maybe speaking too much for myself, but you always want to have a ton of rockets to just spam everywhere so that you don't encounter someone that is fully stacked. Like ideally, I think your opponent should always be slightly weakened already before they get to you.
Yeah. have plenty of experiences of playing BPS on Airwalk where every corner you turn, there's a rocket waiting for you.
Yeah.
In the face. So I agree. It's one of the spammier maps, but it works well for Airwalk, I think. We can see LordLame almost disregarding the other side of the map. He's really playing the red armor game. Now he make his way down to Mega. Mega is spawning now as well, so he should get a 200 stack if he's aware of it. No, he's not.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, that was a terrible rocket jump actually, and Carapace gets a
nice.
kill. And now he has time on the red as well. Maybe an opportunity for Carapace to turn this around. I feel like, yeah, LordLame, I don't know how many times he's played Carapace in duel. Probably not many. So he's probably just kind of feeling Carapace out as well.
Yeah.
You don't know
I
what
was
to
gonna
expect.
say the same about Carapace. I feel like it looks like he isn't yet aware at sort of how defensive LordLame tends to play.
Yeah. Of course, it goes both ways, right? So if LordLame hasn't played Carapace, the same is true the other direction. But I feel like Carapace is one of those players who can stay composed, and even though he does tilt, I think that...
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. I think that he should be pretty good at attacking a defensive player.
Nice, yeah.
Pretty much taking over the game right now, for the time being. Red and Mega will spawn at the same time. Sometimes you have to choose. This was the pick of Carapace though. And I dare say that this is probably LordLame's weakest map. But I'm curious what LordLame is gonna pick. So a lot of people think that he's gonna play or pick DM4. I feel that's a scary pick against Carapace just because of how good Carapace is there, but we'll see.
Maybe we'll see another 6 overtime DM2.
I don't think that would ever happen when Carapace is playing. No, he would not allow it to go that far. He would probably just say, well, okay, if I lose, I lose. If I win, nice. But I'm not sitting here for 6 overtimes. I like it though. I have nothing against slow play on DM2 especially. I think when the stakes are high, you should play whichever way helps you win. Anyways, a 10-2 lead here for Carapace and not much going for LordLame. Say says, guys, I left to play 2 maps with ER and it was DM2 and came back and it was still DM2. Yeah, that's what 6 overtimes will do to you. Alright, so LordLame with the red here. Carapace had to settle for the yellow.
Ooh,
Carapace
more offensive soon, I think.
Yeah, I feel like as well LordLame could have hurried up a little bit after picking up the red and actually challenged that Mega. He probably didn't have the exact timing on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he could have seen that coming too.
Yeah, I feel that I don't like that play from Carapace. Like, I don't like the attempted red armor steal the way he did there, because a good airwalk player will punish you if you go for that.
Yeah.
But Carapace made it work, so then it's a good play, but most of the time it shouldn't work. But now he's got 200, 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy frag.
Yeah, and he had the yellow as well, so he knew LordLame was weak.
Yeah. Oh, that's a risky play. Oh, nice. Nice kill from Carapace. I thought it was a little bit risky to go for the yellow. He knows, of course, that the red is going to be up, but he wanted to take the yellow as well and keep controlling that. But when LordLame made it to the yellow first, it got a little bit scary, and now LordLame gets a frag.
Ooh. Carrot should have just gone for the red.
Well, that's the aggressive playstyle of Carapace. You can see that LordLame was not expecting that.
Yeah.
But he does give up the red. Oh.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think the aim is just too good.
Oh no. Feels bad if you're LordLame.
Nice. I'll always like those small things, like he let him get the
LG for the ammo, yeah. I try to do that all the time on DM4 because I run out of ammo all the time.
Yeah, I noticed. Asshole.
just wait for them to get the LG and then you kill them because I need the ammo, man. Give me the ammo. And speaking of ammo, whoever it was that clipped it earlier of Lochter playing the ammo game on DM6, that was pretty fun. I think it was Zorak who clipped it.
What happened?
So Lochter had control of red and his opponent spawned at red, but instead of killing it, Lochter wasn't shooting him at all. He was waiting for Mackler to drop down to the rocket launcher so that he would pick up the rocket launcher, then die and give away 5 rockets. And Lochter was just looking at him, like he wouldn't attack him, not even boomstick him. He just waited for him to make a move. And yeah, eventually, like 20 seconds later, Mackler did drop onto the rocket launcher and gave away 5 rockets to Lochter. It was a pretty nice play. Like a small detail that almost nobody does. If the enemy spawns red, most of the time you just go for the spawn frag and you're like, thank you, that's 1 more frag for me, but no, not Lochter.
It doesn't seem like a very serious game anymore.
No, this one is far over. But I'm curious about the second map, and I think we're probably going to see DM4. And LordLame is very good there, but so is Carapace. So I'm very curious how their styles are going to clash, because they have very, very different play styles on DM4. Super, super different.
Yeah, I think the morale or something also starts playing a role. Like if Kara gets the first red spawn and gets the first, I don't know, 5 frags, it's gonna be really shitty to play against for LordLame.
Yeah. And DM4 has the tendency of messing with your head a little bit sometimes as well. It is one of those maps where you can get a very unlucky start and really tilt from it. Yeah, Blixem is saying it on the in the chat as well. That's the interesting part about a potential DM4. Super aggro versus defensive, and yeah. Oh, LordLame says, you want some DM2? No. I like the straight up answer from Carapace.
Yeah, no. Apparently ER is leading against Lochter.
Ooh.
I guess the other one wasn't the actual game then, if they're playing Arrow Walk again. Yeah, he's 9-1 up against Lochter.
Maybe it was because of the ping thing.
Yeah. But this will be good.
Yeah, the question is if ER can be a match against Lochter on the other maps. Yeah. Arrow Walk is by far Lochter's worst map, together with CTN.
Ooh, he almost missed the red. That would win.
Yeah, quick lead here for Carapace. I'm gonna swap over to LordLame, see what he does here. And how tilted he looks. Oh, nice. That's a frustrating way for Carapace to die as well, staying just a little bit too long. Oh no. Oh, that hurts if you're LordLame. That's a tilting moment right there. You feel like you've taken over. You feel like you've taken over the map, and then you die because you mess up at low bridge. Carapace is waiting for the health here. And then leaves without it.
Oh, lucky.
LordLame again with that mega play. Oh, what a spawn for LordLame.
That was a good spawn. Holy shit, that LG.
Yeah, that hurt. All that red was basically gone in an instant.
2 HP left yet.
Oh, nice play from LordLame. Oh, it didn't. What a rocket, yeah. What a flick shot from Carapace. Nice reflexes. It felt like the perfect trap from
I wasn't
LordLame.
expecting the LG. There was still a pack there.
Yeah. Oh, BPS also asking me to give a shout out to Raggarbenke, or more commonly known as More Ass, an old Sudden Death Project player. Old school Sudden Death player. So welcome, Mr. More Ass. Hope you enjoy the stream and chatting to your old teammates. And I'm very sorry that I can't be very entertaining tonight. Usually it's better.
You're underestimating yourself.
Oh,
So close again.
Carapace actually not... Oh, what a shot from LordLame getting that last rocket off. I feel like Carapace was playing a little bit more defensive than I expected, but maybe just like, well, okay, if you're gonna be a defensive player, I can play your game and be even better at it.
He's taking some risk though, like there where he killed him.
Yeah.
I think I would have like just shoved him down to like 10 HP and then get the red.
Yeah, to avoid the red armor spawn.
Yeah. Oh, nice shafts.
Something I like about Carapace's playstyle is that he will spam a lot of LG. He is not worried, you know, about only shooting when your crosshair is on the enemy or getting a good percentage. He will spam LG freely, and I like that. Because it's something that I've noticed a lot the last 10 years, and is that some people are very afraid of their LG ammo. And sometimes it's better to pre-spam just in case.
Yeah.
12-3, only 4 minutes in. So not as slow game as against Nightmare. Although the DM4 against...
also playing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, the DM4 against Nightmare was like 50 frags or something, so I guess that one wasn't that very slow. Nightmare probably tilted and started attacking. What were you gonna say?
And then LordLame is playing more aggressive than I was expecting.
Yeah, so LordLame playing a little bit more aggressive than expected, and I feel like Carapace is playing more defensive than I was expecting anyways. He does take a couple of risks here and there, and does have a pretty entertaining playstyle, but he also plays defensively, like over at the red armor and not Lochter mode, so to speak.
No.
Wow, Link pretending he understands DM4. He says, well, he was 0-3 down. Of course he is aggressive. Sure. 5 minutes remaining in this one. 12-3. LordLame will definitely have to do something here to turn the pace of the game.
Oh, what was that button? Shotgun.
Yeah, very weird little boomstick. Oh no, this is gonna be a lava bath for Carapace.
Oh,
And that's
nice
the
spawn,
opportunity.
though.
Yeah. But I feel like the red is too far off, so LordLame should be able to, to attack him.
Ah, another nice spawn.
Red is still 5 seconds away though. Nice
Yes,
rocket.
nice. One more red spawn? No. Okay.
Okay, so maybe that lava bath from Carapace was exactly the opportunity that LordLame needed.
Yeah, 6 frags isn't that much. Just...
Okay, so ER won Airwalk 14-13, a 1 frag game. And now they're going to DM2 Decider.
So what was the other map?
I'm gonna assume it was DM4.
DM4?
Yeah, probably.
Wait, how did Lochter manage to get to play DM4 and DM2?
I wonder if... well, actually... Oh, LordLame takes a lava bath.
What?
I wonder what they would want to ban. I'm not sure what ER would ban. So the pick, of course, is DM4 from Lochter, and then the pick was Airwalk from ER. then they banned. So DM6 and CTN got banned. Not sure who banned which, but yeah, DM2 is always fun whenever Lochter is involved. Oh, look at that. The Mega reigning strong there. Like, having the Mega just was the difference in that fight.
Yeah.
LordLame making a comeback here, still has 3 minutes to work with as well, so... And only 4 frags on DM4. Oh, that's scary. Now it was Carapace's turn to go for the Mega when he had a lightning gun. And LordLame is in trouble here. Can't really do much. This is the worst situation. You're just waiting for small health bubbles, and it's so easy to eat a little bit of splash here as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just wait for nothing. Oh, he's gonna get those. Oh, and there you go. There's the splash, and suddenly you're back to 14 HP, and you did all of that for nothing. So he does it again. Let's see if he eats a little bit more splash. What is Carapace doing? Oh, he only has a green actually, so a little bit risky play from Carapace.
Also showing quite some discipline, not going for the armors.
But it's like a gamble as well, because you die very quickly if you only have a green. But you keep the positional advantage.
Yeah.
So the Mega is picked up by LordLame again. Oh, this is not a good attack.
No.
Yeah, that was not a good attack. Carapace is gonna get a frag. 1.5 minutes to go. 6 frags now.
I think it's over, right?
Yeah, it should be, unless LordLame gets a kill very quickly here. But Carapace is currently in control, and this is more likely to go to 16, 17 to 7 instead of the other way. Nice.
LordLame probably not going to be too happy about how... I think he can... I think we've seen him play better than this DM4.
Carapace, I don't know.
Is really tough to play against. So.
Yeah, he is difficult to play against. Actually, I hope LordLame rejoins us on Discord so we can ask him about it and how it was like, because I don't think that LordLame has played a lot against Carapace either, so probably a new experience for him too. And Carapace can be very frustrating to play against.
Yeah, he just hits everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
The wiki says all games are best of 3, by the way, so I think even that, probably all the finals as well.
Good to know. Well, there you go. Carapace is gonna win this.
Yes. The first finalist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. So LordLame is gone. He made it to the semifinals, so he's still top 4. And Carapace will be in the finals, waiting for whoever wins between ER and Lochter, and we'll jump straight into that because they are on a deciding map. It is DM2.
2-1.
2-1 is the score. I want to see the scores. Scores. Okay, so Team 4 was not close.
No.
Team 4 was not close. Airwalk 1 frag difference.
I remember DM2s against Lochter. I always tried to avoid fighting in big room. Always tried to fight anywhere else.
Oh, he's gonna get rid of his own Mega to put that on a timer. I love this play because it's gonna offset his Mega and the opponent's Mega. So they don't spawn at the same time, and you don't have to do a 200-200 versus 200-200 fight every single time. I like that.
Yeah.
Of course, you are vulnerable while waiting for this Mega to spawn, but No
And
attacks.
ER should have the exact timing on it as well because he's waiting just around the corner. So he should jump in right about now, I guess, if he wants to intercept it.
Did Lochter just forget that he had the top mega and not the red mega? Like he shot his mega off, yeah. And now he's waving his mouse at the mega. You had the other mega, Lochter. You had the top mega. Well.
Oh, into the lava, but he doesn't give a shit.
That's so funny though, and now Lochter will get the should get the next low mega as he runs out for and
wait, now he's just not getting any mega.
No. So ER gets the top mega now. No, Lochter should go back room and get that mega. That's so funny. He does a nice mega play, but he has the wrong mega. That's so typical Lochter. Oh no! Oh, that feels bad. Gives a smiley. Lochter doing Lochter things. Will go for the. Oh, nice! Using the enemy rocket as a rocket jump to get up to high, and he's gonna get the kill too. Him. And the spawn frag. That's gonna tie the game. He's gonna get another spawn frag. That is actually such nice play from ER. Oh and my god! Oh no! Lochter with a boomstick. I thought that was going to be another Reppie versus UL situation, but...
Well, there are so many spawns on water side,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
I should have expected it.
That's so funny that Lochter managed to get the boomstick frag, because that was about to get out of hand. Hey, Milton, thank you. I hope you had a good stream, brother. And all the viewers who were watching Milton, I hope you enjoyed his stream. And this is the end of the Kombat duel tournament. We're in the semifinals here. We're watching Lochter versus ER. This is the deciding game. Lochter won DM4 and ER won Airwalk by 1 frag margin. And now we're tied with 50 seconds to go in the DM2 decider. On the other side of the bracket, Carapace is waiting in the finals after beating LordLame 2-0. 30 seconds. Is this going to be overtime, or do you think Lochter is going to go for it?
I think it's going to be overtime.
You never know with Lochter. He might just want to get it over with.
I think he knows he has the weaker mega. So I think he wants to avoid the fight.
Lochter swiping around his mouse a little bit and getting ready for this overtime in 3 seconds, as we're not seeing any attacks from either player. They'll restack on their megas. It's the wrong mega again. Lochter is just waiting for a mega that isn't spawning. ER still has the mega, by the way, so it's more than 25 seconds away.
Yeah, this is our 7th DM2 overtime.
Yep. Okay, now the red mega is put on a timer, so it'll spawn in 14 seconds.
And the high one will be up soon as well.
Oh, the high should already be up. It should. That was the one that Lochter had.
Oh, okay.
So that should be waiting for ER if he wants it. Lochter now as well on 200, 200.
Very stacked.
Yep.
So now it's likely to see a fight if they're both confident there.
Oh! Lochter was not ready for ER to be right there, but this is an easy escape for Lochter. Oh, careful ER, you don't really want to attack here. As the red is just waiting for him. Oh, this is an opportunity for Lochter, I think. Well, ER is also fully stacked because Lochter hasn't connected with anything, and this might be one kill for ER, maybe 10 HP on Lochter. He can't rocket jump away from here. Uh-oh. So if you're ER here, I would just save this. I wouldn't kill him. I would wait until like the last 5 seconds.
The entire time and then go in, right?
Yeah, kill him when there's 5 seconds remaining. Well, ER gets the kill now.
And then such a shame.
That's a good spawn for Lochter. Spawning his pack as well. But ER has the lead.
Mates. Yeah.
1 minute remaining in the first overtime, and Lochter, let's swap over to him because he needs to find a way to attack within 60 seconds. That's how big of a difference that little spawn frag scenario that ER had at Tally. That is basically what kept him in this game, and now... Well, Lochter has 200. He's going to collect a couple of nails so that he can attack low without making noise. Or attack the back room. And here he comes. He's going to do it. Oh, misses the first rocket. Misses the second rocket. Misses the third rocket. Fourth! He hasn't connected with a single rocket. Oh, no. That is not a good attack for Lochter. He missed every single rocket by just an inch. Uh-oh, nice trap from ER. Yeah. Nice secondary rocket as well. Lochter needs to... well, 13 seconds.
One last attack now.
Yeah. Get this right, and now you need to go for it.
Tell her it's too late. Yeah, too late.
Oh no, and Lochter gets stuck as well at quad down. Oh no, and Lochter misses the rocket jump. He has no idea where ER is, and that's gonna do it. ER will go to the finals against Carapace, and Lochter is probably not happy about that DMT. Oh, GG's. What did you think about the decider here, Rips?
I don't know. it wasn't like... yeah, I don't know. I feel like they both wasted some opportunities.
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of big fights. Yeah, I don't know. It was... I think it was a little sloppy on both ends. I like your idea of keeping him locked in there. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. But he won out eventually anyway.
Yeah. Well played by ER.
Huge DM2 fan, mostly because of the spawn frag thing.
I love it. I think it creates hype and fun moments. So that's why I kind of like it. It's very frustrating as a player. As a player, it's frustrating if you're on the receiving end of it. But for a stream and for entertainment value, it's really fun. And yeah, ER, he got 3 frags there, and he could have gotten more if Lochter didn't get the kill with the boomstick.
Yeah.
So Lochter got a little bit lucky there, and then Lochter couldn't find the connections with the rockets when he attacked. So a little bit of rust from Lochter, but he's looked pretty good all night. So very well played to ER. So that brings us to the grand finals. ER versus Carapace. What do you think we can expect from that game?
It's gonna be a good game. I think ER seemed to be good on arrow walk.
Yeah.
As was Kara. I think Kara will take it, looking at how strong he played against LordLame.
Yeah, maybe.
And we might see LordLame against Lochter as well, right? Because there's a 3rd place prize as well.
Oh yeah, then they need to play the 3rd place game, so we will say LordLame versus Lochter indeed. I forgot about that. All right. Let's see if actually I'm not sure which game they want to play first. If they want to do the 3rd place game or the... I haven't been keeping track of Discord. This 3rd place game or grand finals first.
It's cool that these tournaments have prize money now, because that actually makes the 3rd place game I don't know, more enjoyable. Or usually it's like it's the game that typically doesn't get played anyway.
Yeah, people are pissed because they lost the semifinals and then they just give a walkover in the 3rd place game. That's no longer a thing when money is involved. Yeah, that is a big difference. Like, of course, Quake World was much bigger when it comes to players 15 years ago, but there wasn't really any prize money in the scene, which is something that ever since like 2016 has been very common in Quake World. There's been a lot of investors and people just donating money to tournaments, and that's been awesome to see. We also had the QuakeCon 2016 with $25,000 in the pool and some really big money tournaments. Of course, the latest Get Quad had a $6,500 prize pool for the 4-on-4, which was also cool to see. Made it a little bit more prestigious to finish high.
And what about the Clan War tournament, the 4-on-4 tournament? Does that have a prize pool?
I don't think it has one just yet. You never know though. There might be like late donations or whatnot to the tournament, but so far I don't think that Link has managed to get any money for it.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of anyway, so I'm not sure. I don't want to say too much because maybe there is money, I'm not sure. Let's see. Looks like we're gonna see the grand finals first. Maybe. Actually, LordLame and ER are both on the server and they're in 2 different games. So I don't know. LordLame, of course, supposed to play the 3rd place game, and ER in the grand finals against Carapace. I have no idea.
I like this format though, like all games one evening.
Yeah, you have to put off like a couple of hours. So in this case for Division 1, it's like 4 hours of quaking, but of course also with breaks in between because you have to wait for opponents and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then you're done and you don't have to commit 2 games every week or whatever.
Yeah.
So it fits some players, and for some players they prefer the league format, but especially if you live a busy life. So someone like Lochter, for example, he really enjoys the one-day tournaments. Yeah, hang time is right. 1 frag in both maps. So Aerowalk, ER won by 1 frag, and then DM2 he won by 1 frag. Of course, it's more common on DM2, but 2 1 frag victories.
Yeah.
I will.
Kara on Foppa, but
Okay. Maybe they're
Don't
trying
see
to. Well, ER says
there.
that I can wait. So maybe we'll see LordLame versus Lochter first. If Lochter didn't leave the PC or something. I wouldn't be surprised if he just, oh, okay. Well, GG's, and then he left. I will do a quick be right back, Mr. Reppie. You can entertain the stream or whatever. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Okay, what about predictions in chat? Who's gonna win, Kara or ER? How do those polls work? You can do a poll as well, right? Kara 2-1, Kara 2-2, Kara 2-2, 2-0, I mean. I think I would give it to Kara as well, the win. But we'll see. LordLame and Lochter on a server.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Ooh, my fever is picking up again. So, just trying to breathe a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, guys. If anyone wants to help me and Reppie out with commentary, you're welcome in the Kombat voice channel, as I'm probably gonna try to not talk as much. I am really sick and I shouldn't be doing this.
What? There's still 128 people enjoying what you're doing, so
I think they're enjoying having you on, Reppie.
I highly doubt that. Also, the ease of having just Quake in your browser and watch it from there. I've caught myself watching the Xantom, the bot that Xantom made. Like, I watch that all the time because it's so much more easy to just have it open on my second monitor compared to having Quake running.
Yeah. And also something that is pretty huge is cell phones. So if you have the Twitch app on a cell phone, you can easily watch Quake games when they're through Twitch. And a lot of people do that, like when they're at work or in bed or whatever it is.
Yeah. Hey, Kara in chat.
Reppie commentating and judging my every move.
Yeah, we caught some mistakes there, Kara. Better step it up in the finals. I can't remember one though.
Wow, we're about to start
starting.
this.
Who picked this?
No idea. It was LordLame. LordLame picked CTN. This is the third place game, so whoever wins this will win $50 US. $50 for winning this series of a best of 3. Lochter gets the better start. 200 right off the bat. So, little insider information here is that Lochter did exactly what I thought he did. He went straight to bed after the last game. BPS had to convince him to come back to the PC. So Lochter went back up and sat down in front of the PC, and here he is.
Nice.
And he will get the first frag as well.
Oh, that was
yeah. That was enthusiastic. He's actually playing from his Lenovo ThinkPad now. Yeah. Hey, Subcoder. I still feel bad for Zorak. Like, I told Alice to put him in Div 1 because I think that Zorak should be in Div 1. But then he got Nightmare in the first game, had to play on 130 plus ping, and and lost the first game. So he only got 2 maps, lost 2-0, and then he was out of the tournament. So I feel kind of bad, where he could have basically won Division 2 most likely. Even on high ping, he could probably win Division 2 or the lower low tier bracket. So I don't know, that was maybe mean from me, from my part.
Where's he playing from?
Washington, as in the state Washington, so far west.
That's far away, yeah.
Yeah, so very high ping, even on Irish servers. Lochter gets a killer, an opportunity to turn things around after going down 3-1. Skill-wise, yes, but ping will always be an issue for him, being West Coast, yeah. That's unfortunate. Like, the East Coast players can easily play with the Europeans. It's a little bit more difficult for Zorak and Sane and Boga Joker. That's unfortunate because they're such good players. All right, so what are we seeing from this game, Reps?
Pretty equal so far. I have a feeling they're both a little less, what's the word, focused. Despite the $50 on the line, I think third place just I don't know. After losing in a tournament, like your focus goes away, no matter what. I think. Like you're so focused on winning it, and then in the loser bracket, it's still, if there would be a loser bracket, there's still a chance of winning, so you're still focused. But I think when you can't get the first spot anymore, it's hard to play the same.
Yeah. I think, I mean, that's always the case, I think. Like, even if the third place is a lot of money, it's still difficult to reboot and and have a good feeling going into the game. But of course, if there was more than $50, then maybe you put a little bit more effort into it, but still, it's very difficult to reboot after losing.
Yeah.
Well, Lochter is turning it around a little bit. That's a nice kill with the rocket.
That was a nice shot, yeah.
Then he gives away the red.
Shut up, Kara. Too used to winning, can't even sympathize with people trying their best in the bronze game. Yeah, that's not it. It's just that you have all this energy into trying to win. Yeah, I don't know. I think you get it's like you deflate after you lose.
Yeah. And then there's also the whole thing of one-day tournaments are a little bit exhausting because you're playing for a long time. You're not really getting any breaks, and you have to play the next game regardless of how your feeling is.
Yeah.
And sooner or later, you get exhausted, or fatigue sets in. Especially if you haven't been playing much lately, then after 2 hours you might be all like done.
Yeah, especially if they're all like highly competitive tournament games.
Yeah.
And like,
that is mentally fatiguing.
People were joking about it, like 6 overtimes he's gonna be tired, but I think you do get tired from that stuff.
Yeah. Especially mentally, like it is a mental challenge to stay focused and play smart and play against really good players for several hours. It's very difficult. That's, I think, one of the major parts where if you've been playing a lot lately will help you, because you don't run into the fatigue as easily if you've been playing many hours every day. Anyways, we're tied at 4.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have a lot of tactical knowledge about this map. It's definitely not my map. Been complaining about it lately. Like all these little corners and all these little steps. Rocket is so shitty here.
Never thought about it. The fact that it has many small stairs and steps.
Yeah, like you just hit the side of the step and it's no splash damage either if someone is standing on top of it. So it's like, it's the shittiest map for Rocket.
Uh-oh, you see Lochter go into the Lochter move where he essentially keeps attacking and never stops. As he gives away like 5 free frags here. Oh no.
Oh, the Pines. Yeah, LordLame seems to be doing well now.
Yeah, it was his map pick though, but I really want to see DM4 between these two players, because that's also similar to the Carapace game. It's 2 very different playstyles.
Yeah.
But this is the part where Lochter might start saying, so Andeh was typing in the chat that he doesn't understand Lochter. Like, he'll play so good for an entire tournament, and then when he gets into the money, then he gets tired or something and starts playing bad and doesn't take it serious anymore. Which has been the case with Lochter. Sometimes he just throws away games because he feels like, I want to go to bed now, so I better lose quickly. Which is something that Lochter has been known to do. But now he gets a couple of kills. 2 minutes left. Only 4 frags. That's nothing on CTN.
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, it's similar to DM2, I think. In the center here, you can get so many spawn frags.
Yeah. Ooh, that was interesting. Oh, Lochter should get a kill here for free. I like this play from Lochter. That is sneaky in a aggressive way, and I like it. Now he needs to find the kill, because only 1 minute and 20... Oh, I like that as well, the fake rocket jump.
Only 9 HP on LordLame.
LordLame didn't fall for it, and I don't think that Lochter is understanding that LordLame is that weak.
No, he would.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
He needs to get the yellow.
Yeah, he could have gotten the yellow and then the red.
Yeah.
He's got 1 minute to work with. Be on 200. Let's see where...
How do you hide on this map?
I was trying to set up traps, you know, behind the yellow telly or something like that. Behind, in this area at between yellow and the GL, that corridor. Trying to set up traps is basically the only way you can do it. The Russians are so good at it, setting up weird traps. Nice play from Lochter with the rocket jump. He's gonna tie the game with 25 seconds remaining.
No armor on LordLame.
Yeah,
He needs to get to yellow.
Yeah, full map control here for Lochter. He could even go for the yellow first if he wants to, but he's gonna play it safe. Take the mega and the red. Oh, nice first grenade as well. 7 seconds. I think Lochter is gonna go for it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so too.
And there you go.
He got it. Nice.
Nice play from Mr. Lochter.
Yeah, very nice.
All right, let's see if we go to DM4. Yes, we do.
Oh, cool. For old time's sake.
Yeah. And Kojer, you're right. Lochter does use manual switch. He doesn't use any weapon scripts. I don't know if it's intentional or not though. I think it is though, because he does have a tendency of dropping packs intentionally in duels so that he can pick them up himself later. Lochter with the red armor spawn here on DM2. LordLame should be in the mega room. And this is where LordLame can be so difficult to play against, because he might just stay there for 9 minutes and never go out. You know, Dag style, like you don't even need the lead. But he's gonna go for it anyways. He does rocket jump through. So, depending on how old you are in the game, Lochter in the early days was basically known as a DM2 gimmick. He was really good on DM2, but not really good on any other map. But then in the mid 2000s, he changed that around, and DM4 became his new favorite map. And that's also when he started winning tournaments and stuff like that in the late 2000s. He was always good on DM2, his favorite map at the time. But there you go, first frag goes to Lochter.
Yeah, I think he's always been at a disadvantage when the finals were best of 5, because I think like he's so good on DM2 and DM4, but never really got into the other 3.
Yeah, which is kind of strange to say, considering, like, I mean, he's played CTN and Airwalk thousands of times, but maybe not put in the same effort, the same kind of effort as he did on the other maps, especially DM2 and DM4. Those are just great grenades. Like, they bounced perfectly. I don't know if he has like a specific angle where he shoots those, or if that was just lucky, but it seemed like every grenade hit.
Yeah.
Carapace says that Lochter and LordLame have a similar smiley game. True. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, now you should get him. No.
What smileys do you use when you play Reppie? Like, because some people think that a certain smiley will be like passive aggressive.
I only have one. I just use a regular smiley.
Yeah, so to me, that smiley is almost passive aggressive, but it's something from when I grew up, you know, where that would be like a sarcastic happy smile. You're not actually happy, you know, that kind of thing. But some people don't think so, and some people think that if you use the equal sign, equals, and then a parenthesis, then that's the passive aggressive smiley. But that one to me is legit, like actually happy.
Okay.
But everybody thinks differently.
I never read anything into smileys.
Oh,
To me,
really?
it's always like, oh, that was funny.
Yeah, maybe I'm weird. Yeah, exactly. Like Respect the
I'm
Taco
old.
is saying in the chat, like I'm not mad at all. Also, and then smiley face, right? Like that is exactly what someone would say. I'm not mad at all. Smiley face, and you're like, and that's a sarcastic smiley.
Yeah, maybe.
The emoji game is
Also,
strong.
like in game, my smiley button is quite out of the way, so it has to be something actually funny to make it worth it.
You know what? I actually have that multicolored smiley bound to mouse wheel down.
And mouse wheel, yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
So whenever
I have
something
such a
funny
weird
happens,
conflict
yeah.
because I play with the keypad. There's not that many buttons for like team messages, so I have switches like mouse wheel. If I mouse wheel up, all the button binds change, and then mouse wheel down, they change again. So
How
like,
did
all
you
the
end up
optional stuff
playing
like
with
smileys is out of the way.
How did you end up playing with numpad?
I have no idea. Just I don't know. My brother played that way, and he showed me quick, and then
Mr. Raptor, right? Reppie or whatever.
Yeah, Reppie. Yeah.
Raptor and Reptile.
Yeah, and like I don't think I've ever changed anything about my config, so definitely not like suddenly play with AWSD.
Because some of the older players will do things like they'll walk forward on mouse 1 and then walk backwards on mouse 2, and then they'll strafe on the dot and the comma and stuff like that. That is common. But I don't remember a time where people would start using like numpads, so that's I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice shaft from LordLame. I'm always curious how you ended up doing that, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It was the first FPS I think we ever played, and it seemed to make sense because like when we played at the very start, I wasn't using a mouse, and then it's like, okay, so the keys are the things you use to move around, so it just sort of made sense to keep that.
So did you shoot on control back then, or C, or like?
I think so. Yeah, control was shoot and space was jump.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of players still jump with space, and there are a couple of players who actually shoot on like C. If you think about like Goblin, and he grew up together with Toxic, the Quake 3 player, and they shoot on C, which I find super weird. Lochter gets a killer. 7-3.
3.5 minutes left. Should still be possible, but not in a good spot for LordLame.
So he's trying to frustrate and bait out Lochter to make a move on either of the tellies, but it's not gonna happen. And it's like...
he has the lead, right? Oh, that
was a nice move from LordLame, but... to grab the lightning gun. And then he eats a bunch of grenades and he goes down. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, chat, that I'm a normal player. I use WASD and I jump on mouse 2, I shoot on mouse 1, and I don't do anything on space.
So how do you swap weapon? Do you have like a button and then swap mouse 1 to LG?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So, for example, my button for rocket launcher is shift on the left with my little finger. So when I press that, it's gonna rebind my mouse 1 to the rocket launcher.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Nice attack from LordLame.
Still.
It's still
Although didn't
doable,
get the
but
red, so it's still possible. Yeah.
Lochter has shown pretty good resilience here. That's an annoying angle. Little hole.
Ooh, what was that?
You can bind passive aggressive smiley on space though, Andy. Yeah, true. I should do that. Something to make people really angry and frustrated mid-game.
Yeah, one thing with the like rebinding, like the switches, one of the switches is also my jump button. So sometimes when I need to say like I'm waiting for something, I need to first jump, which has caused problems. Like if you're sneaking in,
yeah, that sounds
red
super
secret or something on DM2.
Inconvenient. It sounds.
Yeah, it's not super convenient. But nowadays I don't really need it anymore with voice anyway.
True.
1 minute left for 5 frags. It's definitely still doable. He needs to kill fast, I think. Yeah,
Ooh.
nice.
Oh, that spawn though from
that's
Lochter.
not the spawn you want Lochter to get.
And now he immediately,
now it's over, I think.
he's so quick as well, so immediately Rocket jumped up to LG and now he's got the position game and not much that Mr. LordLame can do. It was a good DM4 though.
Yeah.
13-8 is a pretty low scoreboard and pretty even. Lochter is going for the telefrag here. Look at this. Come on, LordLame. Get through.
You do this in 2 and 2s as well, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if you
yeah,
do it
I
on
do.
purpose, but it's very annoying.
Yeah. It's so good. It's a great way to kill the red.
It's very annoying.
But LordLame is not going through. LordLame is just chilling. Aw, Lochter was going for the nice play. That's unfortunate. Well, GG's. Lochter is going to take 3rd place, which means a $50 for him instead of going to bed. He had to stay up for 40 more or 20 more minutes and make $50. Why not? Why not? All right, so we have one more game of the evening, and that's Carapace versus ER.
Cool.
I'm pleasantly surprised by ER's performance. Like, I've always known that he's a good player. He plays a lot with LordLame in Ireland, and he does play a lot, but I didn't think that he'd make the finals, beat Lochter, even though Lochter isn't active or hasn't been active the last 2 years. It's still impressive.
Yeah.
So ER definitely having a good tournament here, making it all the way to the finals.
Yeah, and he played really solid as well, I think.
What do you expect to see from the finals? Carapace versus ER when it comes to maps and like advantages?
I don't know ER enough to know what map he'll go for. I think we'll see Arrow again from Carapace. Maybe another DM2? Yeah, I don't know ER well enough.
Yeah. I mean, normally I would say that ER would pick Airwalk because he's very good on Airwalk. He's much better on Airwalk than other maps, but then again, all this tournament Carapace has been picking Airwalk as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's what we said before as well. Is like if you're like in shape and you know the map well, it's I don't know. His aim is just so good. It's so difficult for a opponent to do anything against that unless you like. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Carapace gets the first pick. Hey, LordLame joins back. Hey, brother.
Oh boy.
Hey.
How are you after those games?
They were good games. I enjoyed them. I fucked up the ZTN, but it happened.
The DM4 was really good.
Yeah, the DM2 just to me. That was it. Like,
what do you think about the finals here, LordLame? So ER made it all the way to the finals. He's playing really well.
Yeah. Well done to ER. I definitely fancy ER and DM2. He's a beast on DM2. DM4 as well. Like you could take the DM4 as well. Aerowalk. I don't know. I know both players are pretty good, but very hard to call. I think probably Kara has more composure. You know, will win the game more, but ER is playing hot stuff lately.
Okay, so Carapace elected to go for DM4 as map number 1. This is only a best of 3, by the way, so it's not a best of 5 finals. So the map picks are even more important. As ER gets the better spawn.
How is the tossing done for the end map, Andy? Is it toss, and then that's the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, ER with the first frag, or well, Carapace dies in the lava. He's gonna be able to deny this red as well. So no red for Carapace.
Still a pretty solid yellow left.
Yeah. But this is such a scary position. Like, what do you do if you're ER? You have the lead. You don't really want to jump into a losing fight.
Wait him out.
What an annoying rocket from Carapace.
Yeah, wait him out and don't waste ammo. I think that's the key thing, especially with the stack that he had as well. Like, there's no really reason for him to engage now. It goes for Mega. Nice play from Kara, and ER gets the kill.
Oh, that's a good shot.
And the spawn as well. That spawn frag was essential there, you know that? Yeah. ER had such low health.
Keeps Carapace at 10 HP, only connecting with 3 cells.
Don't watch the telly. Watch the telly. That's relax, no panicking. Yes, just chill. Great lead.
Yeah, I mean, now you're almost in the, you know, comfortable level lead where you can kind of relax a little bit. You don't need to take too many risks.
He needs to do a GL jump and shaft Kara right in the eyes.
Yeah, the LordLame GL jump. Oh my god, I fall for it every time. I hate it. It's such a good jump.
Yeah, Kara going for the Mega as well. Like, it's so smart because now he has the same stack as red. Like, you're not sure. Like, picks up a yellow now. He's got even further stack. It's risky though, but. And I'm surprised the R didn't come out when he went for it either.
Yeah, we talked a lot about that in your games, that you often go for the Mega on DM4, which is something that not everybody does.
Yeah, it's so hard to win a fight against a really good player if they've got a higher stack, like double your stack. Oh, that's a nice sneaky surprise there from Kara. Lovely play. Now ER just needs to make this difficult. Don't jump out, just sit 3 frags up.
Oh, tough spawn.
Same with this spawn, just leave it.
Yeah, I mean, if you spawn there, do you just sit at the telly, try to get into a position where you might hear whether Carapace goes for the red or not?
Well, if he goes for the red and goes down through bottom telly, you can jump by and grab the yellow. And like it all depends, because if he's just picked up the red, there's no point at all in going out. Because if you sit there and hang for as long as you can, if he kills you, you might spawn the red and the red will be up. So there's no point to give away free frags in any of those spots at all.
Yeah.
If you're losing though, if you're losing, you can tilt a bit. But I always like to time the armors and stuff like that when I'm playing in games.
It just seems so demotivating to play against someone like Kara when like he doesn't miss a rocket, and I don't know.
He's got good aim,
yeah.
I think it's frustrating to play against you, Reppie, because you connect with rockets when I don't expect there to be a rocket even. Like, you will be looking the other direction, and I'm feeling safe shafting you in the back or something, and then boom, I have a rocket to my face because you did the 180 and hit a rocket that you're never supposed to hit. That's the kind of annoying rockets that Reppie uses every single time.
Wonder rockets.
Yeah, it has to do. It must have to do with your high sensitivity. There's no way. Like, they're so unexpected. Those rockets. Anyways, Carapace takes the leader 8-3, and ER will have to find a way to claw back into this one.
Still loads of time. He just needs to just watch. Like, before there, he left with the Mega. He had 125 Mega and he left the Mega. It was 3-all. Like, there's no point in doing that. You're better off leaving with full stack. At least if you take a rocket, you're going to survive. Like, plenty of time left though.
Yeah, I mean, more than 5 minutes left, so you don't have to stress it.
Ara's keeping that under such good control. Look.
Yeah. Leaving the red for now.
Again, though, I don't like that he's not going for the red that much.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like the kind of place where you would... yeah, there you go. Yeah,
exactly this.
You would hit 3 cells, leave him on 10 HP, and then go get the red. But Carapace's not doing that, so an opportunity for ER maybe. He does have a full yellow. Oh, eats a lot of damage from Carapace though.
Yeah.
Nice shaft.
Oh,
Nice.
Carapace kind of jumped into that rocket. Okay, so oh no, oh no.
That's nerves. That's nerves.
Oh, he gets the
discharge.
yeah, he gets the discharge.
But Kara gets the red.
Yeah, the red spawn from Carapace though. Oh, that everything
Kara
going
probably
wrong.
put it off after that discharge.
And the rocket pack.
Don't tell me, by the way, that that wasn't a sarcastic smiley that Carapace just gave after getting discharged. There's no way that was a genuine happy smiley. That was a sarcastic smiley, 100%. Fuck you, chat.
No, it's just like, oh, it's funny you get that. It's like a acknowledgement of a
right, yeah.
something worth reacting to. Not necessarily that he's probably not like laughing out loud about it. I don't know if it's sarcastic. I'm sorry.
Just me and my fucked up way of thinking about things. Oh, nice. Carapace down to 3 HP. I didn't think that ER knows that.
He dodged the grenades coming out of red so good, and then gets caught by them ones.
Yeah. I think he got double hit as well, because the way that he flew out of there and only had 3 HP left, I think he got hit by 2 grenades. Carapace did.
ER played too defensive there.
And nice pop as well. I wonder if ER will pick the M2.
Yeah, I'm weird, chat.
See,
Don't talk to me.
Chat agrees with me.
Yeah, they do. Well, this is looking worse and worse for your nice rockets, but the frags are not looking good. 14 frags behind, 3 minutes.
Nah, I think it's over.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
At this point, that's when you feel the pressure of the time as well, and you start playing into the hands of Carapace a little bit. How much have you played, by the way, against Carapace, LordLame?
That's the first game I ever played.
Oh. So how was it like playing against Carapace?
Brilliant. Excellent. It's real good. Like, real, you can't... It's just his LG and stuff like that. I think my LG is a bit off tonight, but no, it's real good.
Yeah, because I was saying that during your game that I don't think that you guys have played against one another, probably feeling each other out a little bit, like the play styles and so on, in the first game, trying to figure out how the other player plays, and could almost see that through the stream.
Yeah, on Airwalk, right? Yeah, Kara was a little more offensive at the start.
You know, he looked a little bit unsure, kind of trying to wait for LordLame to show his playstyle, show his cards, and then before he started playing the way he normally does. And...
Hiding. The game against Gamer, that was crazy. That was really... I don't think I played too good in those games. The rest of the games I can't really complain about, but...
Yeah, because we were praising you pretty...
I felt, I don't know, just felt nervous or something. Just weird.
Gamer is such a good player as well, so that's a good win, regardless of how it felt like.
Yeah, but it's funny though, because I think I probably had... I would have thought that I'd have to beat Gamer with the rest of the players. I didn't really care if I beat them or not. Like, and once I won the DM4 against Nightmare, the rest of the games, I just didn't feel, you know, I felt the underdog, and I prefer there's no pressure then when it's like that.
Alright, last minute of this game number 1 on DM4. What's the pick of Carapace? Do you think we get to see DM2 or Airwalk from ER?
ER is good on both maps, very good. I'd probably go with DM2. He's quite good there.
Yeah, will you recognize that though? Like the fact that Carapace has been picking Airwalk all night?
He knows, yeah. He's a good aero player. Both of them are good, but I think both of them are good at DM4. And I mean, look at the score. So I'd go with DM2. I think he's very good on DM2. It reminds me of Lochter on DM2. Very annoying to play against as well on it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily call DM2 Carapace's best map either.
I actually hate it at this stage. Like, I know I play so lame on it, but I really hate it. Like, it's
so did
proper
Nightmare.
No, well, look, he's a much better player, but just like you don't understand how hard it is to stare at one spot for 2 minutes. Like,
yeah, you went through 6 overtimes, mate.
Like people are saying, oh, this and that. No, like I'm focused. Like I'm looking, and it's fucking horrible. It's strange. And then to lose, to have like 2 frags on DM2 and you're home and away, and this cunt comes in and just blows you. Stop. It was fun to play, but it is really tough. He picked ETN. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Yeah, that is an interesting pick.
I would have DM2.
Maybe trying to play Carapace's weak cards instead of his own strong cards. Who knows? No, but yeah, a lot of people watching the stream and so on don't really get that in overtime number 6. You're still, it looks like you're just standing still looking at one spot, but you're actually focused. You're waiting for something. You can't let go of the focus, and people don't really get that, so it's exhausting.
Yeah, well, I wanted to win the game, and I think Nightmare wanted to win the game as well. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, no one was trying. Well, I don't think it didn't feel like he was throwing stuff. Like,
no.
I mean, I think that's like, it's really like to be able to play a game with somebody where both people want to win like that. I just think it's great. I had a similar game with Greco as well. Like, he didn't want to lose, and I just thought it was a great game. Like.
Yeah, me and Reppie were enjoying it a lot, even though not a lot happened over the course of one of the overtimes was very eventful, and the last one was eventful, but still, it's such a tense moment, and this is a great start from ER.
Yeah, the yellow. No, he's not going to get the yellow. CTN though, like I thought I was playing bad against Lochter, but you just get bad run of spawns, and then that's it. Like, it's such a tricky map. Like.
Nice spam from ER. Oh my god, that was like accurate. 3 in a row.
Yeah, it's such an explosive map, this, I think.
Yeah.
I like it. Like, I do like playing it. It is what it is, like, but I do like playing it. Especially when it's tight.
Absolutely hate it.
I mean, you're just as likely to get the spawn run yourself, right? Like.
True, yeah.
Here with a 5-0 lead, getting a couple of spawn frags.
Yeah, playing really well.
Yeah, he's got 200, not really taking damage from getting those frags. And oh, that was so close.
Going for the yellow.
Yeah, he's probably fine with this. Oh no, now he's not fine anymore.
I was kind of hoping to get a hit that thing.
Yeah, I thought so as well. And then stolen away.
Still solid, man.
Yeah. Good play from ER. He impressed me against Lochter as well.
Yeah, it's super well.
On the DM2, that's the only part that we managed to catch on the stream because we were watching the other game before that. But the deciding DM2 was really good from ER, and he also apparently won the airwalk by 1 frag over Lochter.
Yeah, great games. That type of stuff is brilliant. I seen the DM2 was 5-4 or something, I think.
Yeah.
That ledge is so, yeah, that ledge is so, like, it's like the rocket's not going to hit me and then bang, you're dead. He needs to just get the yellow here. Just, take it easy.
Ooh.
Don't. No. He needs to concentrate now. Oh, nice.
Yeah, Carapace is on the board. I like that. He slowed down his spawn.
Yeah. That's by the way, that's a complete head wreck to play against.
Yeah.
Because that really, it interferes with your senses, because you're like, okay, he spawned halfway across the map, and like, no, then he spawns in front of you. Like, it's.
Yeah, you wait for the instant spawn, and if he doesn't spawn in big, or like this main center area, you kind of expect him to spawn on the one spot you can't hear or whatever. The same is true on DM2. You might already have rocket jumped away from the water area because you thought he spawned low rocket launcher, but in fact he was just slow spawning.
Yeah, ER does that against me on DM2. Like if the game is close near the end, like, and you kill him at water, like he'll just slow spawn, and it's so frustrating. But it's it's the right thing to do, like, because you go off then, and then all of a sudden he runs through Teddy and he's out. Like, he needs to get a yellow here. He needs to just chill and get a yellow, and try and get a yellow.
Ooh,
red.
gets the red steal, but he's probably dying here.
He's bleeding hard now.
Yeah, and Carapace doesn't really care because he still has a full red.
Yeah.
And he ties the game. Yeah, needs. Oh.
Even a green and just a red again. I wouldn't.
A good rocket, but that is such a risky fight for ER. And he gets the steal.
Oh, nice.
He
gets the kill.
That's a clutch rocket. He needed that rocket.
That was a delay spawn from Kara. I don't think he was happy with that.
All right, 11-8 for ER. Didn't see that coming because Carapace looked like he had full control, and
good control. Yeah.
He also pinned him with a lightning gun, and then the clutch rocket from ER. Now he gives up the red though, and the mega.
Yeah, but no shaft in this fight. Right now he has it.
3 frags. Still 5 minutes left though. Really tight game.
Oh, nice rocket. Oh, what the hell? A weird rocket jump to red by Kara. Didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, it's a small rocket jump. Like, I don't think it does much damage. He just needs a yellow now.
Reppie learning tricks from Carapace here.
Yeah.
Some health. Like, what I would like to do in this thing is not engage the fight until the next yellow is up. So that if you do take the fight, you can quickly pick it up. Easier said than done though.
But Reppie, so you don't like CTN, but you've always been an Airwalk fan, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's way more open. It's way more, yeah. The reason I don't like this is what I said, like all the little stairs and
being such a rocket-heavy player, I guess.
Yeah. Just doesn't feel satisfying at all. Like tactics-wise, I think it's a cool map.
It's nice.
I almost thought that ER was gonna win that fight because Carapace was looking the other way, but he quickly adjusted.
Look at that. That's
really want to
so smart. Yeah, it's so smart there. He just sat there and waited. He knew he was coming for the yellow.
Yeah. It's back to 200. Still 1 frag behind though, but very likely to get the next frag. See, Carapace is okay with that trade because he knows that if we just trade stacks, I'll win with my 200.
Yeah. And it was really evident there, like they both hit rockets, and yet he still had 150 left over. And then picks up the red as well.
Wow.
Nice.
I can't believe that Carapace actually fell for that.
What the fuck?
That was so obvious to me. I don't know why. I don't mean to shit on Carapace, but it felt like that was like the first place you should look in that situation, right?
Need help. Oh, has he no weapon? What the fuck? I thought he had a shaft there.
Oh, Carapace back in trouble.
Yeah.
14
That's a risky spot to stand in as well. Don't.
Almost all that stack is now gone, and Carapace gets the red. So stack advantage for Carapace after just some positional play. Oh no. ER is also gonna give away that shaft pack. 14-12, 2 minutes. See how ER plays this.
Yeah, I don't get that either. He's skipping over so many health packs. He did that before as well. Maybe to try to not make a sound, but you really don't want to go into a fight with 70 health.
Yeah.
1 frag. That's a slow spawn from ER. That's a decent spawn. It's probably the most favorable spawn in that situation. At least it doesn't die right away, but there you go. It's a tight game again. 130 remaining, but still mega in the hands of Carapace.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice rockets here from ER. Almost gets the kill.
If he gets the yellow, he might have a chance.
Yeah, now the pressure is on ER though. He needs to
I guess the yellow.
Right.
Wow. And the Mega is up now as well.
Oh, nice. That's so annoying. That's a Mega pickup for...
Ah, I guess the red. It's a good game though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining. Potentially the last minute on the tournament.
Wow.
Oh, and the spawn frag on top of that. And another one. Uh-oh. Slipping through his fingers a little bit for the Polish/Irish player.
Irish. Irish.
Irish, yeah.
Irish.
19 to 14, 30 seconds. ER gets the steal on the red, but now he needs to hit the grenades. Actually connects with one, but it's not quite enough to really scare Carapace.
No.
And the clock is ticking, yeah. That should be it. But this was a good CTN. Very tense.
Yeah.
And in typical ZTN, it'll probably end like 25-12, even though it was close.
Yeah.
Over the last minute.
Just kind of how it goes at the end of a game when you need to start attacking. GG, Carapace is going to win 2-0. As he says, GG's and drops from the server. Well, so let's look at the final scores on the wiki here. ER beat Lochter to advance to the grand finals. Carapace beat LordLame. And then in the third place game, Lochter won that against LordLame. So, final score is Carapace first, ER second, Lochter third, and LordLame fourth.
I get the wooden spoon.
All right, boys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so sick, so it was a great help that you guys were here with me.
Of course, it was fun.
It was fun, Andy.
All
GG's.
Right. Yeah, GG's,
Good
boys.
night.
Yeah, good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.